Hey, y'all. Salute, and happy fucking Tuesday. Salute the voice, salute Powder Puff. I'm on one. I see you, Slim, salute. I am the streets. Hello, my brother. Keisha, salute, sweetheart. Dream, live, shine. Hey, my baby, you did your thing on that live today. Salute, Joanne, Paige, Carolyn. How is everybody doing? Hey. Want to send a special congratulations to Big Sis Creaming in the Mix, Creaming Ishhh. They 1 year anniversary. Woo, woo, with more years to come. Salute, Shay. Salute. Hey, Josh. Hey, Gigi Brown. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, y'all see where I'm at work. When y'all see these stairs in this background, no, I'm at work. Yeah, so let me tell y'all what my dumb ass did. So, y'all know how I be complaining about I'm always at work and shit. So I'm supposed to work from 3 to 11 today. So why my dumb ass then picked up another shift? So I work 3 to 11 here and then 11 to 7 at somewhere else. I don't know, y'all. I'm addicted to the money. I swear. I've been needing to get my cash. Salute Club J Town. How are you? Happy anniversary, Cream and Isha. Woo woo. Woo woo. It's day 1 year anniversary. Hey, made for them. Nice backdrop. Yeah, I know. It's the natural, it's nature. Hey, the real I Spy. Salute, baby. So, what's going on, everybody? Huh? Y'all, I know y'all been seeing this bull crap on this damn YouTube, y'all. I know y'all been seeing it. Salute, Money Man. I know y'all been seeing the bull crap going on. Hey, name ho, wait. Salute. What's going on, though, you guys? It's gonna be a long motherfucking night for Skokahanis, so yeah. Oh, I forgot I can't be cussing like that, y'all. I'm sorry. Salute, Magnificent Tyler. Yes, I am chopping it up TV. Salute. Anna, salute. Once again, happy anniversary to Kareem and Nisha. Yes, honey. Hunty, to merch, baby. To merch, baby. To merch. I was just on roast live earlier and baby Money Man, it's so much I couldn't even sit here and tell you everything that's going on. Salute, Jessica. Salute, Laquetta. Hey, Shyla, my baby. So I know y'all been seeing what's going on, baby. This stuff needs to be talked about, cause ain't no way. Salute, MJ. So salute, Don Play. Salute. So we gonna start off. Jessica McDonald. Okay, because I seen you was up in Scold stuff last night. Are you the real Angel of LA? Are you the Angel of LA and you done came back as another page? Because you keep spamming the chats with just nothing but angel things. So what's going on, sweetheart? Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all a recap, but let me talk to Jessica. What's going on, sweetheart? Because you don't say nothing, and all you do is upload them angels. That's the same thing Angel of LA had in her name, and now she gone because she got exposed, and now you just on everybody's stuff with the. So what's going on? Let me know. Okay, well, speak, sweetheart. That's all. We say salute, and you just keep putting up the angel things. But salute, okay. But baby, okay, let's recap this bull crap. So I know y'all probably didn't tune into Room Shaker Live yesterday. were fooling. Y'all know I gotta use a code name for her because she like the strike challenge. Fooling in the crew. Did all that lie like she was pulling up on that girl Mink to fight and never showed up, honey. Never showed up. That this stuff on this YouTube is getting so serious. That girl had them babies out there in 150-degree weather all day, knowing she wasn't pulling up on nothing. Salute Wiley or wifey. Baby, listen, these YouTube streets is dangerous. Salute Louisiana Succulent says, salute. Where you been, pretty lady? But yes, it's been going down in the YouTube streets. You know, you got the fooling in the crew, you know, acting like she pulling up to fight somebody, sit on people panels all day and talk about people kids. But then when they ready to beat your head in, you ain't pulling up. I don't understand, y'all. I don't understand. I don't. Like, it's real ghetto to me. Real ghetto. So nobody else caught that yesterday? Salute DJ. So nobody else caught that yesterday, though. Y'all gonna tell me nobody caught that yesterday? Salute Biggie. Salute Manny B. Woo! Listen. Yes, yes, yes. Manny B. Yes. Yes, Dream. Yes, it's really sad out here. Thank you. Thank you, Magnificent. I did. Was it? Yes, fooling on fooling and a waste. And yes, wasted our time, honey. Had us waiting for hours, baby, knowing you wasn't pulling up to fight. I feel you. I feel you. Like fooling. Girl, go sit your bald head ass down. She's so ugly. She's so ugly, and it's just crazy that people allow her to get on a platform and just lie all day. Had the whole world ready to see this fight that you know you weren't pulling up to, baby. I just really think people like her should be just shut down. Like, you shouldn't even be allowed to get on here and talk to people, baby, because, baby, you is out of order. Salute, love, Angel, my love. Salute. Yes, these YouTube streets is dangerous. So how did y'all feel about last night on Skull Show, you know, with the dude acting like, you know, they acting like they was gonna fight the young dude options. That was deep too. Like, I wanted to see a fight, y'all. I wanted to see a fight last night. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know, I can't run the lives back because people be out here striking pages and stuff, you know. So I can't rerun that footage back. I gotta figure out a way to, you know, show stuff without getting into trouble because they like to strike pages. Yes, not a fight yet, name her way. Not a fight. Yes, very hilarious, biggest. But how do y'all feel about fooling and doing all that line? Very hilarious, biggest. But how do y'all feel about fooling? Oh, where did that come from? But yes, all that lying though. Like, how did y'all feel about that? Because I just feel like she shouldn't be allowed to be on nobody platform talking. And you know, that's just me and how I feel. But I just feel like she shouldn't be allowed to be on nobody's stuff talking. Let's see. Cause Room Shaker live now. Um, I was sent something, but like I said, I received it Sunday, but I feel like it ain't meant to hit the day of light. I'm not gonna allow it to hit the day of light over here. If the person want to reach out to me and talk to me personally, I will let them know what's going on with it because I feel like they got the right to know But I feel like this person needs to be mindful of who she entertain the likes of, because everybody ain't your and some people feel you got selling audio and videos of you and just giving it out for whatever sick, twisted pleasure of theirs. And that's why I tell you, if you gonna do it, don't be ashamed of doing it. Don't care about nobody knowing it happened or none of that, because these people don't care. Mentally, this stuff will actually set you back. Queen of the page, room shaker. Um, so, book, voice, room shaker, shaker. Oh, I'm finna time you out. I keep telling y'all that song gonna get y'all put in time out and everything else. So y'all be careful what y'all doing. But yeah, salute Jamaica Thick, salute. So yeah, but yeah, that stuff yesterday was very funny. Like, how do y'all feel about that though? Because I feel like that's, even though it's the internet, like you shouldn't be on people panels doing all that talking and down talking people kids if you ain't gonna even show up and show out. Like, how you doing all this and you ain't gonna show up and show out? I will never understand that. And people just sit there and entertain the likes of that. Salute high maintenance. Like, I feel like that's weird. Like, I ain't in nobody business, but I'm not finna entertain the fuckery. My gangster two self to be playing with. Yes, for real. For real. And people who sit there and do that on panels and do all that woofing shouldn't even be allowed to talk. Fooling, to be exact, girl. You shouldn't be allowed to talk. You scary as hell. You wasted all everybody day yesterday acting like you was pulling up somewhere. After saying you're gonna strike my channel for that video I did of you. Like, y'all be selling what y'all can't take. Like, how you can give it out but you can't dish it in. I don't get that. Like, you want to strike my page? Why? Because you was talking slick, and you was trying to be funny, and then you found out I was a little funnier. And yes, that's understandable, Joanne. Like, there should be other ways to handle things besides fighting, but certain things is a fight, because talking about somebody's children, especially somebody's deceased child, come on now. They deceased child though. You know that's a fight. You know that's a fight. And I'm dropping the link if anybody want to come up here and chitty chat with me. I'm about to go get my CBD. But I definitely feel strongly about what I said and how I said it. Like, people who do that shouldn't even be able to get up there and talk on people's stuff. I mean, you sit here and you provoke, and you poke, and you poke, and then want to play victim. For real. Straight up. Straight up, Brown. And that's how I feel. Facts. And that's how a lot of us are. A lot of us got, anger issues and stuff that we gotta work with. And not saying that we off limits, don't talk crazy to us, but it's just certain stuff like you gotta wanna fight. Like, come on, if you talk about somebody deceased child or mother, you wanna fight. Let's be honest. Them ain't nothing but fighting words. What else are they? Because we don't play like that. Facts. Facts. You gotta want to fight me. You cannot tell me that talking about somebody deceased child or parent or relative, any one of them, You don't want the smoke. And see, that's the problem on here. Y'all like to take everything as a joke, but y'all gotta realize everybody ain't playing. And that's where we get to the point where people get hurt and stuff really get to happening to people because everybody not playing. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I try to stay out of most of the heavy, real dumb drama because, like I said, I've lost some people that's very important to me. In the moment that you bring that up, we gotta go there. We gotta go there. I know we all grown and we all adults and we need to all this the internet, but we gotta admit, as humans, we all sometimes our emotions get the best of us. And when somebody's bringing up your deceased child or parent, they want to fight. Salute, Dream.
Salute. I definitely have to come get in on this conversation real quick. Damn, am I echoing?
Yes, girl. Where you at the newscaster room, girl?
Yes. Is the
It sound
newscaster room better now? Hello.
yeah.
Testing one.
Yes, Jamaica. Yes. On
Um.
straight bull.
So I definitely wanted to speak on this situation with the speaking on the deceased because something that I said got taken. Now I didn't speak on her deceased. I just told her that she needs to be focused on healing, and I meant that as I think a lot of people do need to focus on healing from that because you shouldn't you shouldn't be throwing that out and you shouldn't be getting online as adults talking shit because here's the thing with talking shit, right? It can go any which way. It can go any which way. You can't make rules. You can't tell me, Skokahanas, if we get into a fight, you can't tell me how to fight in the fight.
Facts.
If we get into a fight and you feel like, well, all I did was punch her a couple times, why she stabbed me in the neck? You can ask that, but you can't tell me how to fight. People can say, oh, that's unfair. Why you? Well, she had no weapon. Why you have a weapon? Or they had a knife. You had a gun. You can't tell somebody how to react, and you can't control how somebody's going to react. And we all have triggers. That's the fact. That's why we shouldn't be sitting around here saying negative, nasty ass, mean ass things, trying to tear each other down type of shit. That's how it gets to that level. Now you got grown people with children, is what I saw yesterday. Grown women with children that talking about they want to fight. How fucking tacky. How fucking tacky. You know what? One thing about this YouTube, people get on here and say anything. People say stuff to me every single day that pisses me off. You know what you haven't heard me say one time? That I'm finna meet up, fly nowhere, and fight nobody. You can kiss my fucking ass. Like if you can't talk shit and let it just be that, because that's all this internet shit is. You really gonna be an idiot to like I'm gonna meet up because what's all that's gonna happen is somebody's going to jail. Let's be clear about that. Don't skate over that. Don't act like it's nothing else. All this, I'm ready to go to jail. Well, take your dumb ass there. Because that's exactly what's gonna happen. And really what I thought yesterday was gonna happen was that somebody was gonna pull up and the police was gonna be there waiting for somebody.
Yeah. And
Now,
I understand that too. But
like so here's the reality when people saying this and all of this the shit talking on the internet, find something else to do. We could be talking about anything else besides each other. That's a fact. That's actually some sad ass shit for a bunch of adults to be online talking shit about each other. Now, granted, nobody's above it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sometimes. It don't matter what in what world. It like people tend to think that too. Like, because it's not a black thing. This happens in white world, Asian world, all kind. I done seen people arguing on YouTube in different languages. I didn't know what the hell it was going on. All kind of stuff. It happens. You're gonna get into arguments. It happens in rich neighborhoods. It's arguments. It happens in poor neighborhoods. It's arguments. It's just that some people know how to have an argument, some people don't. Like you don't have to get to bitches and niggas and talking and tearing you down because y'all disagree about something. It tends to go there sometimes because somebody starts it off. That, you know what I'm saying? But it don't have to be, and that shit's stupid. Ultimately, I'm mad that I was drawn in, and I don't know if one part of me maybe did I want to see him fight. I don't think I really cared. I just wanted to see what the end result was. I'm one of them people. I know somebody out there like me too. You just be wanting to know the end result of some shit. And I was like, I knew it was a waste of time when I started watching, but it was just like, man, drama is like drugs. That shit be feeling good, and you want some more.
And those are facts.
So, yeah, I got wrapped in, and then I'm be honest, I was mad at myself. Like I was like, man, you sat here and wasted your time. And this shit is stupid. Yeah, because that's all that's gonna happen. So, if somebody dumb enough to let somebody trick them out of their freedom, then y'all go right ahead. But I can tell you right now, I don't care how much shit you talk about me, bitch. I'm not finna get in. I'm not.
But see, it's a difference. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's a
I
difference
didn't
between.
sat in that jail, and I think it'd be people that ain't sat in the jail cell. Let me finish, Pocahontas, because that's what I really believe. If you want to go sit in the jail cell over talking shit, then I believe you need to. By all means, you come find me. I'll sure help you do that.
But it don't even really be just the talking shit. Like it ain't just the talking. It's like when you get to a point where you're uploading pictures of my dead child.
Somebody did that?
Yes, you're doxing my dead child.
What?
We gotta
You're
fight.
lying.
No, I'm not lying. That's what I'm saying. It's
So
more than just
somebody
talking.
uploaded somebody's
Yes,
deceased child.
yes.
Okay, for what?
Doxed her dead baby and everything because they got into it.
And uploaded their deceased child and said what? Was just like, here's a deceased baby?
Fooling with the crew, doxed that girl baby. Uploaded all the baby information, the death date, all that, birth, death certificate, all that, pictures. Then lied and said that one of the girls' baby who died, she killed the baby. And that's what I'm saying. It's more than just talking. Like talking don't get you there.
That's horrible.
Right,
I mean,
but
I
when
ain't
you
know
get to
nobody
going
did
that
that.
far, you need to fight.
That's horrible. That might be worth some jail time.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I'll sit behind bars behind that because at no point in the argument kids shouldn't even be in adults' arguments. Like how do a kid come up in an adult argument? The problem is everybody worried about how everybody else raising their child. It doesn't matter how the next person raising their child. That's their child.
Is that legal?
I mean, I would think it wouldn't be, but it's going on. I don't think none of this stuff should be legal. You uploading people information and addresses and stuff. That should get you banned automatically. Because now you're taking it too far.
Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I didn't know that. Okay. I still stand by what I said. But no, I definitely don't agree with anyone doing anything like that to anyone. That's absolutely horrible.
But Magnificent Tyler said it's not legal.
Magnificent Tyler, I'm thinking that's why I asked that, because I'm thinking that that's something that's not legal. I don't think that is. Yeah, I think there can be repercussions to that.
And Joanne, I understand that, but if your child died and somebody uploaded all the child's information and the pictures of the child, then said that you killed the child and just, I don't understand. That's more than sticks and stones may break my bones, because now you have my deceased child's information all over the internet. It's hackers on here. It's all type of stuff on here. You never know the crazy stuff people do. That's why I don't get down with the doxing stuff, because you could be doxing somebody and putting their information on here to be funny, but it's really a serial rapist or a serial killer out there watching who don't even care, don't even know the person, might not even know the person, but they got access because now you didn't gave it to them. Is it ever that serious?
Me personally, you know what? I don't know anything about the whole. I'm not understanding the whole doxing situation or the point. Somebody tried to explain it to me the other day. I guess just to put people's information out there, but
See,
that's
listen, read
that's
that.
very weird.
That's what they did. That's fighting words and actions.
Oh, that's horrible. But I thought the girl's name was something else. So what? She
No,
got two
that's the
channels
other
or
girl.
something?
That's somebody else that she run with the mink girl. She got to
Hmm.
talking about her kids.
Oh, so okay, so that's not who that happened to, because that's who I thought was in the video that was trying to fight or whatever.
They was both. That's who live we was on yesterday.
Okay. Um.
Salute Chanel. She in here.
Yeah,
Salute
that's
Moon
wild.
Shaker.
Well, but still, that still goes back to what I originally said. Like seriously, people, you're an adult. You know, you should carry yourself as such. Like you can disagree with people, but
Right, and that's
it
what I'm
shouldn't be
saying.
personal. It shouldn't
Like
be
we can
tearing each other
argue, but
down. Like that
what
shit
is
needs to
too much?
die.
Like we can argue, but what is too much? That's too much. That's too much. Like you said, people need time to heal. It's hard to heal, and then when you're in the middle of your healing process, because you and somebody disagree, they throw it back in your face. Me, from a person who lost a child, that's not something that you're gonna ever fully ever heal from. So it's gonna always be a touchy situation, especially when somebody's just bringing it up because they're mad at you. They don't know what's going on. They don't know one thing about how it even feels. They just throw it in. Then they make whole videos and they uploading the news thing and twisting the words. Like that is foul. Those are fighting. That's I would want to beat you the fuck up too.
Well, you
Yeah,
know what?
Wait,
That's
Salute,
definitely a wild
salute.
situation.
what's going on, y'all?
Salute. That's definitely a wild situation. So I didn't know that happened, but from that aspect, yeah, that's definitely doing too much. Um,
salute, Pocahontas, salute to the panel.
I don't think
Salute. Hey,
salute. I don't think no adult should be carrying themselves in that way. Like, I mean, if you're into it with another adult, you be into it with them. I don't think that anybody's children or their family members, that's just like if because you're on YouTube and somebody, brings your family members into it and they're not on YouTube or they're not into social media and stuff. That's inappropriate. Like a child doesn't have a place there. Uh, that's extremely fucked up, and I'm sorry to hear that happen.
I got you,
Yeah,
DJ.
sick.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
All
dude.
right, how y'all doing? So
Fine,
I just
you.
wanted to say, I didn't really get to hear y'all live, but I know we were just on the panel together, and I just wanted to make myself like really like clear when it comes to this because and I know what I just said. I know I actually said something about that girl.
Mink,
Your
Mink,
phone,
man,
your
Actually,
phone
I
going
did
in and
your
not say
out.
phone
love.
going in and out. You might have to go out and come back in, love. Just go back out and come back in because we
All
can't
right,
hear you.
okay,
Okay.
okay. I'm gonna wait till I get to my
Yes.
car. But okay,
Okay. Or you can just mute yourself until you get to the car. It doesn't matter.
yeah. All right, I'm gonna go on mute.
So it won't be sounding like we underwater. I thought we was drowning for a second.
Okay, yeah,
But
salute, Pocahontas. We just
salute
seen each other on
Dollhouse.
that panel over there. I forgot to change my name back to Chanel on here, but I just put Dollhouse. But yeah, so we was on there. You didn't get a chance to talk to me or whatever. You just seen me go off or whatnot. But this has been an ongoing thing. She lied and put together different news articles and things of that nature, saying that I murdered my daughter. My daughter actually died from a tragic accident in 2011,
My
and she made it.
condolences, sweetheart.
Thank you. She tried to make it seem like I harmed my child. and she put together
Salute.
different
Thank you.
news articles and clips of different children, who have been murdered and things of that nature, to
Ooh,
make it
that's
seem as if it was my child that passed away. Very sick and twisted
wow.
in what she did. So for that reason, for me, it will forever be up for me, because not only did you do that, you went on to
Hold up.
lie
Now,
and
can y'all hear me? Can y'all
you
hear me?
cutting out.
Yeah.
Did you tell her that? Did you tell her that it was on New Year's Eve, on Christmas Eve? She did it. Oh, okay.
Oh
Instead
no,
of
it
wrapping
was
her gifts
Christmas
for her
Eve when it
kids,
happened.
she put this video on Christmas Eve. Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. So then she went on to,
Salute.
make fun of a rape. I was raped at a young age, and I had a child, and I gave my baby up for adoption. My parents gave the child up for adoption to a family member instead of making me get an abortion. Just very, very sick. Instead of being able to hang with me and drag and shit, you want to lie. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to
Right.
put sick shit out about a rape. That's not funny. A person being raped, that's not a dig, and that's not funny. Like, just really sick. She's sick. And for that reason, it's gonna forever be a problem with me. I could never forgive it or forget about it. Ever. It's gonna always be a problem. So I knew that y'all came to my chat yesterday, and I hadn't seen you there before, but for me, I made my channel. I was a subscriber. I made my channel because a whole tried me on my child. You get what I'm saying? So it's personal for me. I didn't make YouTube to be a content creator. It's like, oh, okay, bitch, you want to try me? I shared something saying that I lost a child because we were in a live, and it was for people who had lost children, which was in October, Awareness Month for people who lost children. So for you to try to troll me about the death of my child that I'm talking about, it's sick, and it's gonna always be a problem. And thank you, y'all, for the condolences. But for me, that's not a dig. You get what I'm saying? To sit up here and say that I was neglectful or negligent, I'm a bad mother, and things like that, like, you just sick, because the kids ain't got nothing to do with it. Two wrongs don't make a right. But since you want to do that, I'm going to go there forever with you. And that's just where I stand at with it.
And I'm glad you came up here and made it clear about what actually took place that will make everybody get out of character to want to pull up and fight. Because as you see, Dream didn't understand the situation. She's just thinking like, we grown women and we shouldn't be, pulling up the fight. But it's like at some certain point, you gotta want to fight. You
Yeah.
gotta want to fight me. If you saying this stuff and you doing this stuff to me, there is no way you does not want to fight.
Yeah.
Well,
They
when,
don't want to
when
fight.
Dream
Well,
heard when Dream heard what happened, she did say that might be worth doing some jail time for. In all
Mm-hmm.
fairness, I'm going back on mute, but I
Well, look,
did. Dream
so
did say that.
well, look. I
can
don't
y'all
mean to
hear
cut
me?
y'all.
Hey,
Yeah,
Skull
look,
Facts. Yes,
look. I
ma'am.
don't mean to cut y'all off. I'm gonna keep it real brief and shit, right? Yeah, it's a little Looney Tune ass nigga. Nigga went got a whole shirt bag and shit. You feel me? Now,
Yes, this
now,
is this is the guy who
now,
remember
yeah,
we was
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about the dude
Yeah,
when
it's
he
all
got his
good.
dead mama on the shirt. This is DJ. That's who he did that
Yeah,
to.
yeah,
He
yeah,
did that to
yeah. So
DJ.
look, yeah. I don't want to think about it and shit. But look though. So what we gotta do is we gotta stop entertaining that shit. Now I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if you see that shit, just don't. I would just stop watching that shit. You feel me? You feel me? Like, cause I'm watching people who watching that shit, and I'm like, man, y'all goofy. I'm not fucking with y'all. Little do they know. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
And
Yeah,
I feel
Let
you.
me.
and keep the get back off the airwaves. You know what
Oh
I'm saying?
no.
Yeah,
Oh
cause I
no. Oh
understand it's
no.
up. I understand it's up. Yeah, but
Oh no.
I
Let me
mean,
tell y'all this.
And I just don't get it. I just don't get what could be so what can a person say to you that make you so mad that
And
that's the only place you can go to is a
yep.
deceased person or a kid. Like that tells me you don't even need to be on the internet because you way too emotional.
Well, that was my point I was making. Some people don't need to be on the internet. Like
But
you
then, like DJ said, we gotta stop
entertaining it. Like
entertaining that shit. And
period.
it's sad that I wish that everybody had a mind of their own. But no matter what we say, they're gonna still entertain it. I don't see what's so funny about it. What's cool about it? Like, how could you even want to
It's
be
not
cool?
funny. It's like a drug. I said this. Listen, the drama's like a drug. You know, I was laughing or whatever when I said it, but the truth is, drama is like a drug. You know what I'm saying? You get high off of it, and you want some more. Like you, and for people that it's not their drama, or people who don't have drama in their lives, they like watching other people's drama. Come on, this is why television shows are what they are. Why you watch the shows that are what they're filled with some type of drama, something's going on, and when it's real life, it's even more, you know, entertaining on some level. I mean, look at what happened last night on Sko Show, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I came up there and said. Like, this was entertaining as fuck. Why?
Yeah,
Because
well,
it was.
yeah,
Like,
that's one instance though. That's one instance and shit.
but
Yeah, I
like this
understand
shit,
that.
I agree the shit that be going on in this, like it's way too much. And I'm gonna stand by what I said, that it needs to stop all this going back and forth. Y'all come up with actual fucking content to talk about. That's what celebrities and that kind of, it's a million issues going on in the world. Instead, y'all want to get together as adults. It's 300, 400 people in a fucking chat room sitting here tearing each other down. And then it goes this far and it's like, oh, it went too far. Well, I mean, it is. First of all, this did go too far. I definitely don't agree with what happened to y'all. It was definitely wrong. But what I'm saying is, you can't tell somebody how to fight in a fight. You see what I'm saying? That shit is wrong. What happened to y'all? I won't want nobody doing that to me, right?
Fact.
But you also can't control how somebody else is gonna react.
But see, this is
control how they fight, so we can say it's unfair. But the reality is, what really has to stop is the fucking behavior of going back and forth and tearing each other down, because you don't know how it's gonna affect them, and you don't know if they is gonna be that ignorant to do some ignorant ass, dumbass shit like this.
but Dream.
All right, so let me. Can I say something, y'all? Can y'all hear me yet? Can y'all hear me?
We hear you.
All right, I just want to say something. Like, I'm just gonna give you the dynamic of, like, for me, for example, okay. And when I came on the internet, right, the first day I came on the internet, the purpose of me coming on the internet was because one of my friends was being, like, basically bullied and tormented for years. She'd been being bullied and harassed, her and her children, for over 7 years at that point. Okay, all I did was come on the internet and say, like, y'all, what y'all doing is wrong. I was doxxed. They started speaking on my kids, on my child. I had never had somebody on my child before. Like, I never heard. I was like, why would y'all do this? Like, just stop, right? All I do is speak the truth. Now, in this situation, and again, like I said, I was just on that panel, and I said something about that girl kids. I don't know her kids' names. I really don't know anything about her kids. But besides, she was unable to get school supplies for her children, right? But what I do know is, when she put that video out on Christmas Eve, I barely knew Chanel at that time. All I did was I made a rebuttal video of the facts of Chanel's case. All I did was research on news articles, and it really hurt me to watch how sick that girl video was. The same girl that was on that panel that said she said nothing about nobody's children. The moment I made a video, I didn't call her out a name. I didn't say anything about her kids. I said, what you did was wrong. That girl lost a baby, and for you to put a baby, the way she, listen, her baby passed away in a tragic accident, and to make a mockery of that child was absolutely disgusting. And
she put a video out.
She was in my live.
A person hanging. My daughter got tangled and blind. She put a person getting lynched up. This bitch is sick.
Wow.
She's sick.
This bitch is
so
sick.
when I did that, y'all, it was Christmas Eve, right? I was on live, minding my business. I didn't really know them like that. I just knew that this video that I saw was disgusting. And it was Christmas time. On live, I like did a live video of my son opening his gifts. Now, I said nothing about this girl, nothing about her children, nothing bad about her. I just said, you as a mother is dead ass wrong for making a video like that. It's disgusting, and you lied. The next day, no, when I went live, she started talking about my child, talking about I neglected my son, started making clips of me saying I was a neglectful mother. I'm a motherfucking mother, okay? And I'm a good mother. My son is gorgeous. He's well taken care of. They started
Nurse
saying that
P,
mom
hold on.
making videos.
Nurse P, shut the fuck up, bitch. You's a sick bitch. You the same bitch who reached out behind the scenes saying that bitch was sick, bitch. I go for a bitch. If they come for mine, I go for theirs, bitch. Get your fat funky ass
Yeah.
on, bitch. You not safe, ho.
So they was upset. They were upset at me because what I stood for was no talking about kids, no matter what. Kids are off limits. And they didn't like the fact that Chanel started going at speaking on their kids. But I saw the things that they were saying about her deceased daughter. And I don't know what the fuck I would do if somebody was talking about my deceased child in the way I saw her child pass away. And I didn't know her. I didn't know her. But I knew that people was attacking me and my son for no reason. They was calling CPS on me and my friend for no reason. I worked damn hard for my motherfucking child. And I had warrants. They got false police reports. I got lawsuits. All of that for shit I did not do. Because these motherfuckers can't take a drag. They can't take my mouth. And I didn't talk about their kids. But today, I did. And you didn't like it. You cried up on that live, NOS. You cried. You cried when I said your kids was dirty, right? But I didn't cry when you said, you lied and said my son got fucked in the ass by a fucking preacher, bitch. I didn't cry when you did that. My 7-year-old motherfucking son that I work fucking hard to take care of, bitch. I don't have to go out here and ask motherfuckers for cash apps for school supplies, bitch. I get my motherfucking money for my kids. Bitch, so while your kids out there struggling, and you struggling and sitting on your raggedy ass, I'm out here working for my kid. And you out here making fun of my kid, lying on my kid, saying that my child got molested. Meanwhile, your mother allowed you to get molested when you was a child. So yeah, you cried on that live today because I told the truth. But you lied on my kid and you lied on my circumstances. You said I leave my kid in the house. Your kid's outside playing. My kid is at camp learning how to build robots. He's learning how to film movies at 8 years old, bitch. He's in football camps. That's what he's doing. He's in extracurricular activities. He's in charter schools, bitch, while you can't get shit for your kids. So while you out here jealous of other people's kids and me raising mine and me doing what's right, bitch, you an evil motherfucker, and I'm glad you cried today. You an evil motherfucker. And it's Big D, bitch. And Coolin'. You Coolin' the same motherfucking bitch to do the same thing. Both of them bitches. Fuck, and I said something about your kid today. I did. I don't take it back. You need to worry about your kids. Worry about your kids and what they got going on. Don't worry about mine, because you know he's straight. You saw everything. You see what he do. You see he's healthy. He's well taken care of, well maintained. My nigga not out here wearing crop tops. My nigga out here taking responsibility for a kid that ain't even his. I got a whole good nigga. A real man. He's not wearing crop tops and getting cash ads from niggas to take me to dinner. He pays my bills, bitch. You are not me, and you will never be a bitch like me. You bitches want to talk about kids. You need to worry about your own. Coolin', you got your kids riding around for a fight. My son was at football practice the whole time. I'm laughing at you, bitch. I wouldn't bust a move. I ain't moving for no raggedy bitch on this motherfucker. Y'all like to talk about kids? Get it straight. Don't say I talked about your kids until I talked about them. I talked about the motherfuckers today. Because I'm sick of y'all motherfuckers. It won't say my son's name again, bitch. And it's always up. You hear that? It's Dylan.
DJ, comment
Big deal.
in the comment section.
Big deal. It's big deal. I'm tired of you bitches been talking about my kids for a year and a half. My kid, I lost baby.
So you're the girl. Hold on 1 second. So you're the girl that was in the video that was going to the fight yesterday?
No, I wasn't going to no motherfucking fight. I was posted up. The bitch ain't come.
She the girl that sent her location to Fooling, and Fooling act like she got lost. Yeah, that's the girl she was.
Yeah, because I'm sick of them bitches. You hear that? I'm sick of them bitches. I ain't do nothing to none of them hoes. Not one thing. Them bitches are mad. That's it. I didn't do nothing to them. They can't say I did nothing to them. Bitch, you talk about my kid off the rip for no reason. Y'all said my son got molested by a fucking preacher. Where? I'm a Jehovah's Witness. I don't have no preachers around me. What are you talking about? But y'all, that's the only thing y'all could say. Y'all couldn't say I was ugly. You said I was ugly. I said I was fat. I get on the cam up. It's me, bitch. Yeah. So the best thing you could do is when you see what affected me was my kid. Yeah, it affected me for a second. But bitch, I made you cry today, ho. Didn't I? You cried. You cried. Because I never said nothing about your kid. That's why you was so honest. You saw how she was out of her body going crazy, right?
So to be clear,
Yeah.
they just made up a story that your child was molested.
Where the fuck they get that from? Who told them my kid was molested? Why? How?
No, I don't know. I was asking. No,
Yeah,
I'm asking for clarification.
No. I mean,
sis. I am too,
Like-
but we gotta talk about this. That's what I'm here for, because I'm letting them get it off. But I got something I want to say at the end, like, because I understand everything. Like I said, I've been there before. I've had people talk about my kids, but that was before I lost the child. But
wait, I lost the child too. Okay, I went in labor at 5 months. Okay, I ended up telling the story on live. These bitches, the one that was up there. Oh, they said I had blood dripping from my pussy. Bitch, like nobody's not like all that type of nasty shit. They was on that type of shit, that type of time. I had just had a miscarriage. Like I didn't even tell nobody I was pregnant. I went in labor in my bed, and my baby was born in my house. And these people on the internet, I tell that story to just tell people what I was going through, and they come back, no one's favorite, cooling, all them bitches came back talking about, oh, she had she's got blood. This bitch got blood. Like, who says that? And I'm repeating it just because I'm telling you exact words that she say out her mouth. It's sick. You got blood dripping from your pussy from an abortion. Your baby's dripping from your pussy. Like, that's what she says. Like, bitch, and you think I care what I say? You a sick bitch. And I'm glad you cried. Because you're evil. You are evil. That video you did, you thought that was going to make Chanel go fall. I mean, no. She's still here. You made that video and said she killed her child, her baby. You wanted people to think that she killed her baby.
Salute, you still, Victoria.
That's sick. And I never. And then them bitches think that I'm gonna come back and be like, oh yeah, it's over, no beef, bitch. It's always up for you, sick bitches. I would never sit with you, motherfuckers. Never. Cooling, you did the same shit. I would never sit with you, bitches. I'm talking about always up. If I see you in the street, I would spit in your motherfucking face. You bitches are sick.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm like,
and I talked about your kid today. Now I did. Now you can tell people that I talked about your child. I did. And I made you cry, bitch. And I'm glad you did. I did. See, I don't do things and to say I didn't do it. No, bitch. I talked about your motherfucking kid today. You hear me?
Hold on. This fat bitch down there saying I'm lying. Hold on, D. You fat bitch. Hit the link, you fat ass bitch. Lying about what, bitch? I just told her I made my motherfucking platform, bitch, because a bitch wanted to trap me with my deceased child. You bitches come for me, bitch. I'ma drag you, bitch. If you come for me more, bitch, I'ma dox you. Shut the fuck up. I ain't gotta lie.
The link is in the chat.
What you talking about?
No,
fat bitch.
Ain't no motherfucking
this fat bitch is a hoe.
Ain't no lie.
This fat bitch
ain't no lie. It ain't shit you could say. Ain't shit you can say. They over here because they want to play victim. Ain't no victim, bitch. I talked about your kid today, bitch. I've been asking you to stop talking about my motherfucking son for a year. And after a year, bitch, I talked about your motherfucking kid. I don't even give a fuck anymore.
You talking about I'm lying, bitch? What I gotta laugh over?
I'm not gonna come up here and holler at you. If you want to talk like women, we can. But I'm not gonna
fuck you.
Fuck
bitch,
you
fuck
too, bitch.
you.
But I'm not
stupid
I
ass
didn't
bitch.
come up
You's
here
a
for
fake
this.
lying bitch. You hit me behind the scenes, you fat funky bitch. You hit her behind the scenes, bitch. Tell the truth, bitch. I ain't gotta lie about a motherfucking
How did you
thing,
first
bitch.
come on this platform? It was nobody talking about
Shut
your
the fuck up. Yes, she was. Asia did it. Hieronymus chat, bitch. Yes, she did, bitch.
That's why she keep hollering. I'm not going. If we could grown
bitch, shut the fuck up.
we ought to be able to talk like grown women.
You's a liar,
like a
hoe.
grown woman.
All right, Nurse P. Hold on. Hold on, Nurse P.
Yes,
Let's just be real.
I'm being real. I could be real
You
with
saw
you because you're real.
Okay. You saw NOS video, right?
Bitch, and you fake.
Yeah, I did. But did you see what happened before NOS video? That's what I'm trying to see. I understand where you come in from, me.
Did
I
you
understand
see?
completely.
Hold up.
But
No.
y'all missing pieces. No. Y'all missing pieces. No, I done heard you. I heard you many times. I heard you down in the chat, and I let you have your shit on. And I completely understand your pain. But Chanel Dior is lying. She's lying.
I ain't lying about a motherfucking thing, bitch.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm
Why did I
not,
get
bitch.
that? Okay, ask
No, I'm
this
not,
question.
bitch.
Hold on, ask this
Nurse
question.
P.
Hold on,
Nurse P, do you think Chanel killed her daughter? Do you think Chanel killed her daughter?
Look, this what you don't understand. A lot of people got in NOS ass for that particular video. The video was wrong.
Still do it. She still do it.
Bitch, you was told
this is right here.
Motherfuckers messy, you
Hold on,
lying
stop
ass
lying.
bitch.
We should be
Shut
all
up,
be able
ho.
to talk as women.
Shut up,
But let
ho.
me tell you
You a
something.
liar and I got hold you on your shit. I still got the lies on my channel, you liar bitch. I don't give a fuck about her being right there, bitch. We talking about your fat funky ass.
Stop lying.
We talking about you, bitch.
Hold on, why did you
We talking about
initially?
you,
Bitch,
ho.
why the fuck are you
What
talking,
happened
you fat
initially?
ass hoe? Bitch, shut the fuck up,
Let's
you
go.
dumbass fat bitch.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up,
They don't get mommy like
fat
because you the
bitch.
reason this
Bitch,
happened
what you
too.
lying that
You and
motherfucker
Chanel
for
need
now,
to stop lying.
What's good, hoe?
Bitch,
You
lying
and
for
Chanel
what?
need to
Any
stop
hoe
lying.
hoe
Stop
for me,
lying.
you dumb bitch.
Skoka Hannes, you need to get
What's
the
good,
truth.
bitch?
Now you can be mink up,
We
but
can
to get
hold
the
that
truth out, they don't
motherfucking
want the
mouth,
truth to
hoe.
come out.
What's
That's why they keep
good?
hollering.
What's
Girl,
good,
I'm
you
not
fat
gonna holler
bitch?
with you. Act like
Shut your
grown
ass up, you
mothers and
fat ass
grown women
bitch.
so
How
we
did
can
I
have a
Shut
meet
the fuck
mommy
up,
discussion.
you
like
fat
bitch?
Bitch,
bitch.
stop
So we
talking
can
about
have a
nobody
Bitch,
being
shut
their
your
discussion.
mother.
fat
Listen,
ass
y'all.
up,
Let's
you
stop
stupid
talking
We
bitch.
can
about
have
nobody
a
being their
discussion.
mother.
Y'all
Listen,
fat ass
y'all.
bitches. That
Bitch,
don't
shut your
hurt
fat
me.
ass
Let
up,
me
you
hear
stupid
it.
ass
Y'all
hoe.
don't hurt
You
me
can't beat
saying
me,
that.
hoe. You can't beat me, hoe. You can't beat me, hoe. The fuck you mean, bitch?
This fat bitch, how did I meet mommy like? They tried to run a play. Skoka
Exactly.
These hoes is play
No.
runners.
How did this
Hold
happen?
These
up.
hoes is play runners. Fuck that fat
And
ass
we gonna
bitch.
Why don't
talk.
you
Don't
say
scare
how
me,
it
We gonna
hoe.
happened?
talk.
Bitch, I'm a
But
dog
everybody
walking
Stop
your fat
yelling
hollering.
ass
ain't gonna
bitch.
work.
Stop
Everybody
hollering.
yelling ain't gonna work
Shut
because
your
we
That's
fat
what
can't
I'm
hear
ass
each
up.
saying.
other.
That's why I'm suggesting Skull Kind. I don't know how you this your
Skoka Honey,
platform.
she's lying.
You
I
heard their
met
part.
mommy
I want
like,
to hear
shut up, bitch.
everybody
They're
talk.
Bitch, shut
Shut
your
up,
screaming.
fat
Skoka
ass up,
I
you
Honey.
want
scary ass
y'all
fat
all to
Skoka
be
bitch.
able
Honey.
to
Ain't
talk.
nobody scared.
But
I
when
Skoka
I
just choose
Honey.
not to go
Skoka
back and
Honey, let
forth
me
about
tell
Bitch, you
you.
yelling.
scary hoe.
Mute her.
Bitch, you ain't
Skoka
scary,
Honey,
I'm
let me
bitch.
scary.
tell
I'm
you.
scary, y'all
Skoka
funny.
Honey,
Bitch,
let me
shut
tell
I
your
you.
fat
refuse to
ass
Mute
go
her
bitch
back
fat
and
ass
ass.
forth
up,
with
bitch.
people
Let me
like
tell
y'all.
you. Mommy, wait. I met
Y'all
her. The
lying.
girl who just came up, I met
Chanel
her
and Mommy
because
Life are
Bitch,
NOS
you
fucked
lying.
up, bitch.
messy,
Skoka
hoe.
Honey,
You
can you
Stop
mute her?
messy.
lying.
For the
Bitch,
Can
you
lie.
you
messy,
mute
you
her?
fat
Can
ass
you mute
bitch.
her?
You
Are
Skoka
y'all
messy
gonna
Honey,
be
ass
grown
I
bitch.
women and let us
met
have
this
a
girl.
conversation?
Shut
Cause
your
Skoka
we all
fat
Honey.
ass
can't
up,
talk
you
together.
messy
Skoka
ass
Honey.
bitch. I'ma
We
Can
all
choke
you
you
can't
with
mute
your
this
talk
fat
fat
bitch?
ass
together.
Cause she
bitch.
ain't got nothing to do with it. Can you mute her? Cause the shit go
I'm
up
sick of
here.
y'all
Can
letting
you
start
mute
calling
this
Shut
your
your
fat
old
names
bitch?
ass
back
up,
and
you
forth.
Can you
dumb
Cause
mute
fat
this
that's what
fat
bitch.
y'all
bitch?
want. I'm
Shut
not
Cause
your
you
gonna
a
old
do
liar,
that.
ass
you
up,
fat
bitch.
bitch.
I'm not gonna
That's
do
why
it. No,
your
y'all
husband don't
dumb
want
and
your
y'all
fat
showing
You's
ass
a
y'all
dumb
fat
bitch.
bitch.
intelligence
Shut
level
up,
by how
hoe.
y'all
Shut
speaking
up,
right
you
now.
fat funky
Bitch,
bitch.
Cause
shut
y'all
your
I
want the
fat
met
truth to
her.
funky
come out.
ass hoe.
Pocahontas. Can you mute her? Listen, I met this
You
young lady
already
who just
You
talked.
came
already
up.
You
did.
said
You
enough.
been
You've been up
Shut
talking.
here
up, bitch.
lying
Shut
without
the
being
fuck up, bitch.
interrupted.
Shut the
You've been
fuck up,
lying this
bitch.
whole time without
Pocahontas,
being
can you mute them?
interrupted.
Bitch,
Okay,
shut up,
Can
You
you
hoe.
mute
came
listen,
them?
to
listen.
YouTube to dox and talk
Can
about
you
people's
mute them?
kids.
Can you
Okay,
mute them?
Nobody
Shut up,
talked
bitch.
about your
Shut
children.
up,
You
bitch.
we like
started
Shut
all
kids.
up,
of this.
bitch. Can you mute
You
her,
Listen,
came to
Pocahontas?
YouTube
Cause
talking
I'ma
about
listen,
tell
we
you,
people's
like
I'ma
kids.
kids.
tell you what
That's what
happened.
you
Can
do.
you mute her, Pocahontas? I'ma
Bitch,
tell
Listen,
you
shut
what
the
y'all,
fuck
happened.
up, you
I'm gonna
fat
mute
ass bitch.
everybody.
And you
You
a
fat
liar,
I'm
ass
gonna
up.
mommy.
mute
Like, bye.
everybody
You're irrelevant
real
to this.
quick because I got something to say. Listen, we can talk about it, but
That's what I
it's
was
not
saying.
gonna go nowhere if everybody yelling over everybody. I understand you might feel like so and so lying or you don't like what they saying. Let them get their shit off because I'm gonna let everybody that's on this panel is gonna be able to get their shit off. But if we all just yelling and nobody can hear each other, that shit is a waste of time. And this is a waste of time. Everybody want to get their shit off. Let's do that.
I don't want to yell, Pocahontas. That's why I choose not to, like
Can you
Chanel
mute
Dior.
her?
Hold on,
Cause she
sis,
ain't got
sis,
nothing to do with
sis,
this.
Shut
This
your
fat
sis.
bitch
fat
Yes,
got
tried to do
scary ass
She ain't got nothing to do with this. Can you mute her fat ass?
They don't want
she ain't got nothing to do with this.
Shut
Shut up, bitch.
I know motherfucking truth,
Shut up, bitch.
You are fucking fat ass bitch.
That's why they
Can you mute this fat bitch? Because she's not even a part of it. She's not even a part of it. She want to insert herself. Shut your fat ass up, bitch. Shut up.
If you go on your community wall right now,
shut up, bitch.
If you go on your community wall right now, I up and down your community wall.
Can I tell you what happened? Because this fat bitch talk too much.
Bitches.
No, don't try that shit.
Can I tell you what happened?
You ain't trying to.
Can I tell you what happened?
You fucking bitch.
Can I tell you what happened?
Separated because I want to hear everybody's side of the story, and y'all just keep yelling over each other. It's okay for y'all to disagree.
You see, every time I talk, they're yelling over me.
You feel like so-and-so a fat bitch and she lying. Cool, you gonna get that shit off. But I want to hear what everybody has to say.
And I'm not even, I ain't calling nobody no name.
I want to hear what NOF got to say. I want to hear what Mommy Life got to say. I want to hear what Mink got to say. I want what Downhouse got to say. But if we're all yelling, we're not going to hear nothing.
And I didn't come up here yelling and screaming and cussing nobody out. I can't
shut your fat ass up, you stupid ass bitch. I'm trying to tell you, dumb bitch. I'm gonna keep cussing out your ass, you stupid ass, funky ass bitch.
If y'all can't see what's going on, I don't know what to tell y'all. Y'all see, I ain't calling one name.
Exactly, Nurse P.
No, I don't talk too much.
You do talk too much, you messy ass bitch. Fat ass old hoe.
I'm old, but 38 is old.
Can you mute her? Your old messy
38 is old.
Dumb bitch.
38 is old.
Scary ass up, bitch. I'm body on one bitch ass everyone.
You gotta do.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put them backstage. And I'm going to let you say what you got to say. Then I'm going to put y'all backstage and I'm going to bring them back up. Because like I said, I want to hear what everybody got to say. So go ahead. Y'all got the flow. Say y'all shit.
Okay, Skokahannes. I met Mommy Life through the sick bitch NOF. Okay. Mommy Life was initially cool with NOF. This fat bitch Nurse P is a subscriber. This bitch, she wants to be in everybody's business. Always got a conspiracy theory. Bitch, fuck you. Okay? I met Mommy Life through NOF. It was this other girl named the Pretty Stoner, right? Who was trying to run a play on her. Bottom line is the sick bitch NOF wanted me to dox Mommy Life. Okay, they wanted me to dox Mommy Life and something that happened to her child. I wouldn't do it. That's how I fell out with them, Skokahannes. I fell out with that girl because I wouldn't dox the Mommy Life girl you just brought up. That's how I got cool with her, because I wouldn't dox her and what happened to her baby. They knew her real personal life business and I wouldn't put it out. That's the truth and that's what happened. Okay, so after I fell out with them, that's when they started going back and forth trying to say I was running a play. How could I be running a play and you introduced me to this lady? You knew everything that was going on up until the point where you wanted to turn this shit around and wanted this girl doxxed. I wouldn't do it. They then doxed Mommy Life on another platform, which that person ain't on here right now. They ain't been on their page in months, so I ain't gonna even say her name because she ain't relevant. So they end up doxing her, right? Mommy Life didn't have a page. She was just a subscriber. They have ran her name and her kid's name to the fact that this girl had made a page not even 2 weeks ago. This shit been going on almost a year in October. How do you think that I made a page? Because this saggy body bitch tried to troll my deceased child in a chat. I was a subscriber. I was not a content creator. I was a subscriber. This fat bitch Nurse P, she used to be on my panels. I got the lives. I unlocked them. She used to be on my panel. She used to call NOF and them bitches messy. Now all of a sudden she over there with them. Bitch, shut up. You reached out to D February this year trying to squash it with me, trying to do an apology. She hit Mink up here on the panel right now. Mink Mob D. She hit Mink Mob D panel. Mink Mob D got the fucking DM. She reached out to her wanting to squash beef with me and have a conversation. We had a conversation. She would not run my name no more and I would not speak on her. Something happened to where I took off YouTube for 2 whole months. She ran my name from every platform to platform. She ran my name consistently. So when I popped back out, I started dragging her fat ass. See, this is the thing. Don't try to make it seem like I just made this channel and I'm just dragging and doxing people for no reason. You bitches did something to me for me to do something to you. You do something to me, I'm going to do something to you. I did not bring them bitches' kids up first, you liar. I did not bring them bitches' kids up first. I'm the one who said my child died, bitch. I'm the one who said that I caught attempted murder, bitch, and my children live with my mama. You bitches know my business because I said this. And you bitches make lives every other day. Talk about where's Micah? She's dead. Where's Micah? She's dead. Go get your kids from Lil Jean. Calling my mama name live, bitch. So that's why the fuck I drag you the way that I do. These bitches are liars. And that fat bitch is a liar. And it's really funny that she got the balls to hit your motherfucking link, but that bitch won't tap on mine or no other chat that we in. Bitch, you not safe. And it's forever up. They some lying assholes. She's a liar.
Okay,
she is a liar.
So now I'm finna put y'all backstage and
hold up. Let me just say something, because when they start talking, I can't tolerate that shit. I'm just gonna say that like how they on coming on your platform right now and shit now speaking her piece and they speaking her piece. this is what happened to me, right? I didn't know none of them, okay? They came to my panel and was like, and they was like, oh, Chanel did this, Chanel did that. But I actually saw what they did to Chanel, okay? So I just was like, so they was trying to like get me not to support Chanel, right? So they was like, it was like, I was like, well, who is?
Understand exactly where you're going.
So
I'm just neutral in the conversation. I'm just listening.
No, yeah, I got you. But this is what I'm saying. This is what they always do. So if they see me talking to somebody or see Chanel talking to somebody, this is what they do. You understand what I'm saying? They did that to me when I was I wasn't in this sector at all, like, or with Punch Gang or nothing like that. It was me. I was doing my own thing, and I met Chanel. When I talked to Chanel, they came over like, Meet my D, you don't support her. She does this, she does that. But Chanel actually showed me receipts where all of them was cool with Chanel, and they was doxing, dragging. That's what they was doing. They was trolling. All of them was trolling together. And then Chanel didn't fuck with something that they did. And then I saw what he was doing. NOF was talking about shooting people, kids, all types of shit. I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't fuck with her. When she made that video about Chanel, I was like, oh no, I didn't like it. And then she immediately started speaking on my son. She immediately just started, and I didn't say nothing bad about her or nothing. They just immediately started going nasty. That's what happened. But go ahead. I'm going to mute.
Yeah, we're going to see what they got to say. Like I said, I'm just mutual here. I'm just listening. I'm trying to figure out the way myself. I'm not taking nobody's side. I'm listening to everything. Like I said, that's why I want to hear everybody's side of the story, because shit, you can't get to the truth without listening. So I'm about to bring them up and we're going to talk about it.
Salute, Skulls. Salute, everybody.
I'm trying to get them.
What's up, KRAZY?
Hello and welcome to the ghetto. Salute to everybody in the chat. Salute to everybody on the panel.
Salute, Mommy Life.
Hey.
Girl, first of all, Skull, I only came on your panel because me and you, I like your content and we be we be vibing in the chat or whatever. Mommy Life, I don't know what's her problem. I don't care. But
bitch, shut the fuck up. You know the problem. You messy
no,
ass,
I don't.
ass
I didn't even, girl. See,
shut
I'm
your
not
fat
even
ass up, you
like
old
that
fucking cunt, bitch. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you, dumbass bitch.
Whatever,
stop
but
bringing my
motherfucking
name up, bitch, and then acting like a motherfucking victim, you dumb
bring her
bitch.
back up.
I
You
thought
act
she
like a
was with
motherfucking
y'all.
victim, bitch.
No.
Mommy Life, I'm gonna bring you up by yourself.
Two dumbass bitches.
No.
So when you backstage these two dumb bitches, then I'll be up here to talk. Cause fuck all this shit, these messy ass, two dumbass, broke ass, fat ass old bitches.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring you back up. You're gonna be able to talk on your own, Mommy Life. I'm gonna let you talk on your own.
38 was old. I didn't know 38 was old, but okay, whatever.
I'm gonna let you talk on your own, Mommy Life. I got you.
Now you done seen NOF handle our own shit. You have not seen me try to get. If you see Chanel and them, they that's why they call me scary or whatever. Because I usually don't hit the panel after them because I refuse to go back and forth with people that you can't get through to. You just can't get through to Chanel. I'm not talking about Mink. Mink is a different situation. I believe that her and NOF could. I just had a conversation with NOF. I think them two could potentially hash out their differences. I never went after Mink. In fact, I used to fuck with Mink's content way before I even knew of a Chanel or any of that because I think she got some interesting content. I have no problems with Mink. I keep saying that. But Chanel is lying. Chanel is, I don't know, we don't know where the hell she came from. She came into the mommy sector, girl, like a bomb, talking about she was defending another content creator. Like she says, no longer on here. That's how she first came on here. She got into it. In fact, the moderator Jillian is who she first went after. Get it straight. She went after Jillian. Then for no reason. Jillian never talked about her or her kids. Then she went on to try to dox that lady. That lady left off this platform for several months. She hates for me to talk because I tell the truth. I told all of them, NOF. I told all of them from the beginning to keep the kids, no matter deceased, no matter alive, keep them out of your mouth. I used to go on Chanel's platform and it's actually still documented. I told NOF she need to release some of the videos because it's still documented that Chanel actually dropped me from her panel because I said I would not talk about the Sadie. She called Asia the Sadie body woman. I would not talk about her children up on the panel with her, and she actually dropped me from her panel for not wanting to talk about kids when I said keep all kids out of it. And Asia actually has a child that died of SIDS, and she was still dragging him. Now, NOF was wrong for that video. NOF got a lot of flack from all of us for that video, the way that it was portrayed. But Chanel was around here wreaking havoc on everybody for months, talking about she'll spit on kids, she'll slap. It's still documented. Ain't nobody lying. All you got to do, Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder can see it on different content creator pages. I just made my page, but if you're going deep in that side, in the web's content, even Asia's content, because when she first came on here, she went after a dude named Zolo Bansis too, girlfriend. She's no longer on here. She ran her off of here. She dropped down in that chat, calling her a corroded, calling that lady corroded womb because she couldn't have any children. Kept calling her corroded womb. Then she went after Asia's kids' fathers. She was talking about, she was calling herself the blender, Chanel was, because his grandma died, and she said she was putting him and his dead grandma in the blender. That's what she was doing. Now, the thing with Mommy Life, when she was talking about she was going after Pretty Stoner, it was some like kind of controversy that they were trying to prove Pretty Stoner wasn't who she said she was. I don't know, but that's what was going on. And Mommy Life was in, I don't know what part she played, but she played a part in it. And Chanel got mad. I never spoke on this lady's kid. She says she keeps running the narrative. She only go after people that she speaks on her kid. I've never. If you bring her back up here, she would tell you I have never one time. It's not documented anywhere. I've never spoke on that lady's kids. When people come to me and try to tell me stuff about her kids, her situation, her lifestyle, period, I said I don't care, because I don't care, because you know, as mamas, as women, period, we have our own crazy lives to tend with. We had our own crazy ass kids to deal with. I got my own crazy ass man to deal with. So I don't care about their lives. So I didn't know what was going. They talking about Nurse P behind the scenes. No, y'all hate that Nurse P tell the truth, and I'm telling the truth, whether y'all like it or not. And I'm tired of it being run the narrative like it's just in a way. And when I go around saying it's the hypocrisy for me, because nobody should be speaking on nobody's kids, dead, alive, nothing, because it's wrong on every level. And I've told NOF this too. By you telling me you sitting up there, NOF would tell you I done told her this. Y'all trying to push the narrative that everybody going after Chanel goes after is because somebody talking about her kid, and that's not true at all. Chanel asked her, if you ask that lady if she calmed down, oh, you fat, you that no, that don't get me. If you want her community war right now, if y'all want to tell the truth, she tried to discredit me by saying I'm not a nurse, I'm not this, I'm not that, and she even has the video on her community post if y'all want to see when I said I don't know, and NOF would tell you because she was mad at me at first for this when I said this. I don't know what they had going on behind the scenes when it was brought to me. I said the situation was messy because I didn't know what was going on. She kept trying to get me to say that NOF and the other content creator was messy. But y'all go look at that video. I said the situation was messy. And when I said that, she turned on me. Now, as far as me trying to make amends with her through Mink, I was talking to Mink about something else different about a content
Wait,
creator.
Nurse P, let me pause you right there. Okay. So this content creator, I just want to pause you right there, because when you said you wasn't going to go and say that me and the other content creator was messy, or you wasn't going along with the plan, that's why Chanel fell out with me. I didn't want to go along with the plan of her doxing somebody else. That whole lie that she just told about I wanted her to dox Mommy Life and she wouldn't do it. Show the proof of that. Why are you lying?
It's all on her page too, so I don't know why she continued to lie.
What are you talking about?
If y'all did not even just look at Chanel's live, if y'all would go and look, she still has the lives up where she started at, where she started doing this stuff. If you bring that lady on here, like y'all didn't hear me cuss at them at all, because I'm not gonna skip to that level. I get called pussy and this and that because I'm not. We grown women, we ought to be able to talk. And for me not to agree with something was messy, that I was not privy to every player in the game and what was going on exactly. And you get mad because I said a situation is messy, and you want me to say people are messy, that I don't know exactly what's going on, and you keep this stuff going on for a year, and then you want to keep lying to me. I only go after people because they talk about people's kids. That is a lie. Nobody, because I never, NOF tell you, I never talked about nobody's kids.
And because Nurse P wouldn't talk about people's kids, she dropped her down from her live stream. She dropped her and said, well, bitch, I talk about kids. She came on to this platform talking about kids and doxing people. She calls herself a big doxer, and she said, I don't give a fuck, I talk about kids. If you go to her community post right now, you will currently see a picture of my kids up. You go to her Instagram, you will see a picture of my kids up. This is what she does. She's a liar.
And with me, if you go, I swear, y'all don't have to, and you can ask anybody, even DJ, anybody on this panel. I never tried to y'all never even heard me say nothing about this woman. Y'all wouldn't even know I had a problem with her. I don't go back and forth with her or I didn't even know Mommy Life had an issue, but whatever issue she got with me is not my issue because I didn't even know. Nobody knew until she be screaming out her body. I'm not screaming back and forth with them.
And she's only doing all of that screaming stuff because she knows she's caught in her lies. Because I still have the messages, Mommy Life. You are a liar.
See, Scar, I didn't know.
You came here to dox another female. You were lying on another female, and you start to feel bad about it. You contacted me and said you didn't want to go forth with it, but you was afraid of Chanel, so you continue to go with it. And that's why you get up here screaming and getting out of your body because you're afraid of the truth coming out. Y'all are liars.
They're liars.
It's a shame that she can't have us up here on the platform and all get to discuss this. Y'all have to be backstage because y'all won't let us speak. Y'all keep screaming over us.
And so
I've not gotten up here and said anything about anyone's children so far. Did y'all hear me say anything? I roasted him. I'm sorry, Nurse B.
No, it's funny that Skull brought this up because even with the Mink situation, her voice is almost gone. And I get her and Cooling. Y'all got y'all issues with Cooling. I don't have nothing to do with that. But I just had a conversation with NOF that I feel like if her and Mink together, just her and Mink with a common partner, just her and her, without the fuck you, bitch, yo, kids is this, your kids is that. I feel like they can be grown women and agree. Even if they would never talk to each other again, they could agree not to talk about each other's kids and did it, but not with Chanel because Chanel is not gonna listen.
Okay, y'all. All right, so I'm just gonna say I know I'm a little hoarse, and I'm sorry, but
I need you to drink some tea, Mink.
I know. I like to get to the truth. So, like I said, I came into the situation and I didn't know.
Why was she allowed up here while we're still up here telling our side of the story?
So, since I have you up,
I don't understand that.
I have a question. I have a respectful question. If you can, so because you guys, it's narratives being painted, and I think y'all never get interrupted. So I just have a question for you.
We never get interrupted. You're interrupting right now.
Excuse me. I know I have a question. If you have time, I just have a question.
Tanisha, am I more sick than a woman saying she's flying to Florida to spit on my kids? All I did was release the public documents of the type of person that we're dealing with. She is a horrible person. She does not have custody of majority of her kids because she is sick in the head. That's why she goes here and talks about people's kids. That's why she feels comfortable saying my kids have diseased blood and that she's going to spit on my kids and slap my kids. That's why she feels comfortable.
Breche, I'm not just letting them sit up here and lie. I don't know the truth until I listen. I'm not just jumping on nobody's side. I'm not nobody's
just a liar.
I'm a person that's going to sit back and listen and evaluate everything from every angle. I'm not letting them lie. I'm letting them say what they want to say. Whether I'm going to believe it or not, that's up to me.
So honest, respectfully, I just want to ask a couple questions if you don't mind.
If we can all talk without yelling, that's fine.
Okay. Because, like I said, I came into the situation like a party that didn't know anybody, right? And I actually saw receipts with my own eyes. And nobody on this panel so far, Chanel, please do not go off. Please don't.
But I'm saying she's sitting here saying that's why I ain't got my kids. How do you know, bitch?
Chanel.
No, Chanel.
Wait a second.
No. Let me ask my questions, please. Because these rumors have been going on and on, but nobody has ever addressed you with you able to answer a question. Because you just said that these things that Chanel did. Now, we can all agree that all of these women were once friends, ran together, they trolled together, they doxed together, they did all of that together. NOF, you did that.
I knew this female for 4 weeks. She came to me saying that she would troll for me. I didn't ask her
to do none of that.
We didn't do none of that together. That's what she does.
Let me ask my question.
This woman came into my life for 4 weeks.
Can I ask my question?
My life, and
Are you
she's still going.
Can I ask my question? Can I ask my question? So I saw with my own eyes messages from you saying that you wanted to shoot somebody's kids in the stomach.
Salute.
Did you say that?
Salute.
Who did I say that to, Mink?
Did you tell
a couple? Can I speak? Can I speak? You asked
me.
Let me ask my question. You asked me.
Let me ask my question. Let me ask my question. Let me ask my question. You can calm down. You can calm down, right?
No, you can calm down.
Oh, she deleted the DM. The DM up.
Stop, Chanel. I'm hoarse. Don't do this, please. I love you to death, girl. Don't do it. Not right now, please. Did you say that you was going to shoot
your ass again, Chanel?
Did you? No, I didn't hold you. That's my motherfucking home, girl. Shut the fuck up.
Anyway, y'all not gonna get nowhere like this.
Hold on.
It's gonna start to get out of hand.
Listen.
Everybody gonna get yelling. I'm gonna say fuck it, because if
I'm
I
not
can't hear nothing, it don't make no sense.
Listen, that's what I'm saying. Don't do it yet, or just don't. Did you say you want to shoot somebody's kids? Did you say you was gonna shoot Wolf's kids in the stomach? Did you say you wanted to shoot their mother in the stomach and watch their kids cry while their mother died in front of them? Did you say that?
Can I answer now? Are you going to allow me to speak?
Did you say it?
Okay. Yes, I said that because they were saying that they were sending shit to my house to hurt my kids. They were wishing death on my kids. The reason why the picture of my kids are out, that y'all sit here and talk about my kids are dirty and my kids are bums, that came from Wolf's wife, right? That came from her giving y'all a picture of my kids. That's why y'all been trolling.
No, I don't have a picture.
Let me finish speaking. That's why I've been doing the most with pictures of my kids, because it came from that woman. When that woman said she wished death on my kid and she hope my kid has a seizure, I said, yes, bitch, and I will come and pull up and shoot your ass in the fucking face, and I will kill your kids in front of you, bitch. You talk about my kids and you hope they have a seizure, and you sending out pictures of my kids and my address. You doxed my address and gave it to these bitches online so they could talk about coming to Florida, spit and slap my kids. Yes, I did. In an argument with that woman, I said, yes, bitch, I will shoot your ass and shoot your kids.
No.
Did you hear her question?
Yes, I did.
No.
You put my kids in danger. Yes, I did. If you're going to tell what I do, you got to tell why I did it. Y'all trying to ruin my character. If you're going to tell what I did, you got to say why I did it, sis. You got to say why I did it, sis.
So, no problem. So, on these, no problem. So, my next question about me. On December, approximately December 26th, you posted a video. You made a screen, you made a community post about my child on December 26th, 2021. What was the reason for that?
What was said about your child on December 26th, sis? What was said?
Me.
You tell me you're saying this. You're making accusations. So what was said? Because I'm an expert.
Did you make a community post? Did you? Oh, I got it. Did you make a community post about my child on December 26th?
Because before I said anything about your kids, you call my kids every dirty thing in the book. You call my kids every type of bum. You talked about what kind of shoes my kids wearing.
What?
You said I can't feed my kids. So before I said anything about you and your children, it's on your live stream. Go to your live streams when you talked about me for a month straight. Live stream after live stream
about my son.
No, go to here. You said every nasty thing you could say about my kids.
Respectfully,
liar.
Respectfully, Skokahanas, can I please? On December 26th, you made the video about Chanel on December 24th, correct? That came out December 24th, correct?
Yes. Because what was Chanel saying in September, October, and November about my kids?
I'm talking about me.
We're going to talk about what happened in December. If we're going to talk about what happened in December, we're going to talk about what happened in September, October, and November. We're not doing that.
Skokahanas, I'm talking about me. On December 24th, you made a video. On December 24th, you made a video about Chanel and her deceased child. Correct? You lied and said she killed her child.
I implied that she neglected her child, and that's how her child died, which is true. You should have been watching that baby. You should have been watching that.
Why you gonna sit here and say she killed my child, you sick
about
bitch?
my kids. This woman is
You sick ass bitch.
deadbeat mother.
See,
okay, we're not doing that. We're gonna end this.
Thank you. My point. No. Hold up, so honest. Let me prove my point here, because she don't want to answer my question. Because I can answer my question. I can ask my question and put you right where the fuck you need to be in your mind.
I said we could be women and be up here and talking, but when you get to saying stuff like, "Oh, it is your fault. You should have watched that baby." I'm sorry, girl. I had to drop you because that's not what we're up here doing. Like I said, we're going to talk like an adult. Exactly. I don't get down with none of this baby talking about each other shit.
No.
And that's why I said that to say this.
Can I please speak?
That's not what I'm here to do. If you gonna constantly try to throw that in her face or, well, you should have been watching that baby, we not doing that. We're talking it out because at the end of the day, everybody's wrong. Nobody's right.
No. Hold on, because I want to speak for myself, because they done ran my name in the dirt for no motherfucking reason. I ain't have no place in no doxing, none of that shit. She made that motherfucking video. That sick ass video that I still have saved in my motherfucking computer. It made me sick to my fucking stomach. It made me sick to my fucking stomach, and I didn't know that girl. You made that video on December 24th. On December 25th, I was unwrapping gifts for my motherfucking child. On December 26th, you were making post after post after post about my motherfucking son. I spoke nothing about you and your motherfucking kids. The only thing I did was speak the truth. All I did was make a live and go over the article. The truth about the fucking article. The article said the cause of her baby death was an accident. She was never investigated for the death of her child. She got a lawsuit for her fucking child. And there was no murder involved, like you said, bitch. That's all I said. I didn't call you out your name. I didn't do shit. Because what I do is I spoke the truth. And after that, you came after my motherfucking son. I never ever said nothing about your motherfucking kids until the day, bitch. And this motherfucking July. And you've been talking about my motherfucking kid. You've been talking about my motherfucking miscarriage, me losing a baby, my mother, my fucking life, everything, bitch. And I don't fucking know you, hoe. I don't fucking know you, bitch. I didn't talk about your motherfucking kid, not once. I don't fucking know you. I don't know what the fuck your kids look like. I don't give a fuck about your kids, quite frankly. I give a fuck about mine. And you, bitch, you a trifling, evil bitch. You couldn't even sit up here and say that I said anything about your kids. Because we can talk about the date. I made my video on December 26th after Christmas. You started posting while I was live about my motherfucking son. And I didn't say shit about you, bitch. Nothing. Days before that, you was in my chat trying to get me to take your fucking side. And I said I don't do that kid talking shit. I wasn't even fucking with Chanel like that because I don't fuck with that kid talking shit. But after fuck I saw what y'all was doing, I fuck with Chanel. Because bitch, if my motherfucking baby died and y'all was playing with her, bitch, I would murk all of you bitches. Straight like that if y'all did that shit to my motherfucking baby. All of you bitches would be in the motherfucking ground.
Well, I just want to say salute to you ladies for pulling up. Everybody, y'all go breathe. You know, get y'all, I don't want y'all, this is getting too emotional for me. So I'm going to, stop it here because that ain't what I came up here to do. Salute to all y'all. I don't got nothing against none of y'all. I pray y'all get it together and leave these babies up out of it because this shit that y'all doing is terrible. Like I said, I understand. I've been there before. Well, not been there before because I've never talked about nobody's dead kids or dead deceased loved ones, but I have said something. If somebody said something about my kid, like, oh, fuck your kid's dirty and all that. But I've even stopped myself in those tracks because that's just not me. That's just not me. So, woo, salute. Like,
yeah, that was a lot. So I hope what everybody got out of this is like what I said before that even all started, which is that stop dragging each other. Just stop that shit. It's a million other topics to talk about besides each other. This shit looks ridiculous as Black women. And I know. So I'm saying it because I know. I didn't watch myself. I didn't see myself. I know. So I'm saying the shit looks dumb as fuck. We got way bigger fights. Maybe y'all ain't catch my live day, but y'all should see we got way bigger fight than with each other. That's why we need to get to the place of love within each other and stop doing this whatever dragging or whatever shit. It's not worth it. And you can't tell somebody how to fight. So yeah, the shit is wrong. What happened on every fucking level. But understand something, it's wrong on every fucking level. None of you, all y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
And that's
y'all
what I was
looking back at all of these videos when y'all getting up here and y'all arguing and tearing each other down and talking about children. I couldn't imagine. That this shit is ridiculous, and that's why y'all need to just stop doing that shit. It's okay. We all did it. It's YouTube. Sometimes you're gonna get into it with somebody. Fuck it. It is what it is. But stop. You don't have to do that every day. You don't have to get up in this energy every day.
And when it gets to the point where you feel like you're upset to the point where you have to talk about somebody's child, I mean, it hurts being a bigger person sometimes, but I can have that on my conscience. You know, especially bringing up deceased children and stuff like that. Like that's something we all got to work on together. Let's get some real content going. You know, as y'all see how I am, I don't have no real content, but I don't come up on here and make up shit. I don't come up on here and pick with people. I just come up here and conversate, and I let the conversation flow.
That is content. I mean, we just saw that today with me, just having a conversation.
You know, I'm mutual because, like I said, I'm not taking y'all side. I'm not taking Meek and them side. And I'm not taking the other people's side. It's all wrong. You know, no matter who did it first and who did it last, it's all wrong. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. Like, why can't everybody come to agreement? Fuck who started it. Fuck who finished it. We both did that, and we should just move on from it and not let it happen again. It ain't about, oh, well, she did it first, and well, that's why I did it. I understand all that because y'all both have some valid points. But leave the babies out of it, especially the deceased ones, because that's some sick shit to me. Like, to even be able to come out your mouth with that. Like I said, not judging nobody because, like Dream said, you can't tell nobody how to fight back. And some people will go below the fucking belt.
Yeah, because you don't know what. Like, here's the thing, Skokohana. Come on, we a beautiful example of growth. You don't know what you're saying when you get into these arguments with people. You don't know what you're saying, how that's affecting them. You don't know what's going on in their real life. So then when you say something and you be like, oh, well, I don't even think what I said was that bad. You don't know how it affected them. And so then they came back at you with some shit because they're hurt. Come on, we humans. When something hurts you, hell yeah, you're gonna hurt. You want to hurt them back. That's a fact. But the fact is, we're also adults, and if you don't know how to talk shit and be done with it, because when I be talking shit I done got into it with lots of people, and you know what? I talk my shit, and then y'all know I skate the fuck on out. I be gone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't carrying that shit with me all day. Absolutely not. So if you can't do that, if you can't talk the shit and then move on, then don't talk shit. You stay out of them conversations because it's a possibility that some shit is gonna be said that's gonna hurt your feelings. That's a fact. So like, just grow beyond that. We didn't did it. If you doing the shit to get views, good. Y'all got y'all views. Start bringing up get real content going, and it shouldn't be with tearing each other down. And I stand by that. I stand by what I said from the beginning all the way to the end, even after listening to this shit. Fucking ridiculous, and it be making us look ridiculous. And if y'all ain't catch my channel, see, it's people out there, they want content like that. That's what that you think we doing something to each other, but we ain't. Really, it hurts us as a collective because that's the kind of shit that they like to take and say that we act this way. You see what I'm saying? So just if you've been involved in some shit, let it go. Be man and woman enough, apologize, be man enough to forgive, and go on and just start having fun, because life too short, and y'all should not be out here getting to the point. Because I mean, I can understand it. I don't have children, so I can only imagine the very thought makes me blow steam out my ears, because I would probably go batshit crazy. So I can understand how that can get to the level of fighting, but you can't tell somebody how to fight. So therefore, stop that shit. Stop getting on here and feeling like you gotta drag some motherfucking body. That shit ain't shit. Y'all, I understand here listening, y'all talk about all this doxing shit, and I kept asking questions like, well, what's the profit? What's the profit? Nothing. All y'all doing is hurting each other, bringing in people that ain't even on social media into this shit. Now you even more hurt. Stop. Like, stop that shit. Be better than that. Be better than that. Quit doing that shit every day. Now, I can't, everybody gonna get into a little argument or something sometime, but you ain't gotta do that shit every day. You ain't gotta be in that energy. You ain't gotta be nasty. And that's all I wanted to say. Salute Skokahanas.
Salute
to another great live. Salute everybody. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel. I need y'all support. I'm almost to my 500, so I can have my community tab. So help me get there, and make sure y'all subscribe and come check me out.
Well, I'm not ending the live, y'all.
I know you're not ending the live. I gotta drop down, baby, because I gotta get on the phone.
Oh, most definitely.
Love y'all. Shalom.
Hey, Scott.
Salute, sis. High maintenance. How you doing, sis? How you doing, leader?
Ooh, let me say this.
This is like, yeah.
But no, it needed to happen, Scott. It's funny you did this, because I was trying to figure out, like, me and Chanel is never gonna be resolved. I don't know why, but if you notice, I didn't get on here to bash nobody. I didn't call them out their name, because we are mothers and women. Dream hit it right on the head at the end of the day. And I didn't even got in trouble.
Anybody that want to drop their link, drop your link in my chat. You already know we growing over here.
If you put your name in there, I dropped the channel.
Right, and if you got a mod, sis got you. But hold on, Nurse P, I'm gonna let you talk, but I want to hear what my sis High Maintenance got to say, because she been patiently waiting. She had to leave and come back because it was too much.
Yeah, you know, it was a little bit too much for me. It was overbearing, but and I'm getting ready to walk out the door for my second job. But anyway, let me say this real quick. Like, my first job, we're dealing with a case right now with that internet plan, you know. I ain't gonna curse.
What is the problem? She's not speaking on nothing. She was telling me about what needed to be done. I didn't even let her finish her conversation. Everybody is allowed to talk, but we're not doing what we just did, and we're not even talking about that no more. We're on a whole different level, because, like I said, that's just some shit that I'm not finna get off into. She hit the link again to tell me something else. We're not talking about nobody behind their back or none of that.
Who they referring to? Yeah. So, yeah, I work for a law firm, and we're dealing with a case right now with two bloggers. You know, I can't say too much about it, and it hasn't been in the, in the media yet. But this person is facing 50 years right now because somebody played with their child on the internet, and this person actually drove over 700 miles and shot this person. And the person is still on life support. It's just weird to me. None of us know each other. We just go out here to keep harming each other, which is weird to me. And then y'all putting these innocent babies in it. They're not signed up for no damn YouTube.
Y'all just want to argue and yell and don't want to listen to nothing. My sister up here talking about something where somebody really pulled up and did something to somebody, and you mad talking about this shit weak as fuck, I'm gone. Well, gone. Because I'm not just going to base my whole show on mess and yelling. The damn lady Nurse P ain't even had a chance to say nothing bad yet, and you already fucking mad. Finish, sis.
I got to drop down real quick. I'll be right back. I got to get out of here. Give me one moment. I'm going to come right back. I got to get in the car. I'm getting ready to go to work. Give me one moment. I'm going to come back. They took too long. Okay, one moment.
But yeah, that's a fact, Stoker. They was
like this, she ain't even said nothing.
And I'm not, and you're not going to hear me say nothing bad about them, because I'm not. And you have not heard me. Like,
she just said her and so would never be cool. She don't know why. That's it. And now you mad and yelling.
And I'm not going to say, when I came up here on your panel, you didn't hear me call nobody out their name. I did not yell at them. but I was getting called on my name because I'm not. And Magnificent is absolutely right, and that's the point. I didn't even got into it. I'm cool with NOF and Asia. I didn't even got into it with those two about kids being spoken on. I done went to Cam even when they go on his panel with the stuff, and he'll tell you, I done said no kids, keep every kid out, deceased, alive, because I have 3 boys. And I also know, I don't know what it's like to lose a child, but I know that never leaves you because my oldest sister, my mother, lost a kid of SIDS. And she was
For
8
real,
years
so
older than me.
Leah.
And you never, I seen how my mother was when she lost that child. So I get it. But when I tell you, Skoka, you can even ask questions. What did Nurse P? She said she go out Chanel D or not Mink, because I don't even know where Mink and NOF went left. I leave that alone because I really don't know. I don't. So I stay out of that. But I don't have a problem with Mink. But I even tried to, this situation with Chanel is simply because I said a situation was messy. The people parties, I don't know. I stayed out of it.
Well, they were
But
saying that you said that NOF was messy, but then you
yes,
decided to be her friend.
no, if you go on Chanel's channel, she got the video right there on the community post. You could go back and see it for yourself. Everybody can. It's right there. You can hear what I said. I specifically said she wanted me to say that her and another content creator was messy. I did not know the whole behind the scenery that was going on. Like they keep saying I do, I don't know. So I said the situation was messy because if you would have seen what I seen, like everybody wasn't telling
Hey,
everybody the same
chocolate.
information. So that's why the situation was messy and I left it alone. But I've never talked on nobody's kids. I was dropped off. I was actually over there with Chanel on her panel trying to get her into another direction of making content because I felt like she had something. I still, even though she do her little stuff, I still feel like she'll have content if she actually come out with that people actually want to hear and listen to. But this she's the number one doxer. She goes back and dox stuff. If you go on a community wall, the proof is in the pudding. I've never talked about nobody's kids. I tell all of them to keep the kids and deceased ones, but I'm all up and down Chanel's community posts for no reason at all. And I'm the one that don't even go back and forth with her. Like I don't say nothing to her most of the time, but I am coming out now because enough is enough from what I seen yesterday. And that situation ain't even had nothing with her, but like these kids though, kids being brought up, kids. We look like it's a person on here, sub. I'm not even gonna say her name that really lost her child yesterday. That I've been walking her through the technical things on what they're telling her about her kid. Like people are losing their lives in real time, and people on this internet don't get that people gonna get hurt in real life on this internet stuff, like Magnificent said. And I've been emphasizing that. But when Nurse P gets to talking like this, oh, I'm messy, I'm this or that, or you'll see they trying to drown me out or try to discredit me before I even say anything because they don't want to hear the truth. Chanel, see, Mink didn't come in until the middle, and I get where she wanted to defend her because I'll defend somebody too if I feel like somebody attacking somebody. NOF was wrong about the video she made. She caught a lot of flack, even from
Yes,
me.
because that's to make that video the day before Christmas or however that stuff went.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
But that just happened right around that time. That's when she finally figured out who she was. No, see, nobody knew who Chanel actually was. Chanel was around here wreaking havoc. She actually tried, she still does. If you go on a community post, tell everybody I was a fake nurse and go report a fake nurse. And it's actually a federal investigation now because they were on reporting me to the nursing board, even though if you look at my name, it's clearly on there. I have an active nursing license. They was doing that. Like it, she was doxing people for no apparent
and
reason.
see that go back to what Dream was saying. Like,
Yep.
do it
Yep.
really be worth all that?
Yep. Nope. It's not. That's why it's not even worth. You don't even hear
Like,
me
is
like
it
so.
really worth all of that?
Nope.
Because just all this over
Nope.
nothing, and it's just
Over nothing.
going too far.
Over a simple disagreement, and that's why she keeps calling me pussy. If making me pussy, be a pussy is being a woman and coming in. I did go through me. And it wasn't even on no pussy shit. It was like, this shit is stupid. I had just got out the hospital. I almost died from having the booster vaccine. And so I got back on the internet, and the shit is stupid to keep going back. I never went back and forth with her. But every time it's always Nurse P, Nurse P, Nurse P. Even when I ain't on here, it's Nurse P. I'm all up and down her community wall. But if we can't sit down like just now, you had a panel, and it's funny you did this because I just had a conversation with NOF that I felt like because Chanel ain't gonna listen. And now I see them two ain't gonna. Well, they ain't gonna listen
That's
to. They're not
exactly what
listening
I was
to each
thinking.
other.
Pimping Too Gorgeous.
They're not listening to each other. I think if everybody stop talking about each other kids and have a reasonable conversation, like they don't have to be friends, but this shit could be squashed where nobody be talking about nobody's kids. And that was the objective I was trying to get at. But
And
they
that's
gonna
what
keep
I'm
playing.
lost on. It's like, how is this a mommy sector thing and everybody's talking about everybody's children?
This just started a year ago when Chanel dropped down.
And then, like I said, why is it that, okay, now that we understand what's wrong, we understand where it started or where it began, why
could you fix
all
it?
be adults and say, you know what, okay, that shit was distasteful. We both did some terrible shit, but we don't gotta fuck with each other. We don't even gotta be cool with each other or cordial. But if we do cross each other's paths, we ain't gonna speak on them babies. But even though we're going through what we're going through, maybe it's best that we don't even cross paths.
Exactly. And that's what, and see, Sco, you done been in certain chats and stuff, and that's why I haven't even been like in certain places you are. Like, I was coming on your platform. But I have not, like, I'll watch you from afar. But if I see, like, I seen Chanel and them over here, I didn't simply come on because I didn't want to disrupt your live or some of your chats. So, and I don't like to, how can I put this? Taint anybody's perception of anybody. I let y'all have your own perception of that person because I might not like a person personally, but you might.
And that's what I was telling them. Like, just because I'm letting everybody speak their piece, don't mean I'm picking a side.
Yeah, and that's why I don't.
I'm not picking a side with nobody because, like I said, I feel like everybody was wrong. Like, no matter where it started, like we gotta be, we gotta learn accountability.
But see, that's where age comes.
Every action don't need a reaction, but also you need to tread lightly when you bringing up certain subjects because to me, certain subjects mean you want to fight.
Exactly.
Certain subjects mean you want to fight. Certain subjects is not to be just brushed under the rug, especially when it comes to deceased children. Like, whoever started, you wrong as hell. But to keep going, like, if that wasn't enough.
Girl, they talk about deceased
that went on, I would have never said nothing else to you bitches.
They talk about deceased.
I'm ready to kill you motherfucking hoes.
Yeah. NOF's daughter
so ain't no more going back and forth after you done did some shit like that. I'm gonna try to be the bigger person and block you up out my life. But you know, people tend to be messy and they want to make 3 or 4 pages and pop out, and then it's gonna be a situation like High Maintenance was just saying. Because that sound like me. Because you say the wrong thing to me, I'm liable to drive and shoot you in your face.
But see, that's
what I'm saying is right. I got a whole don't make it right. But certain shit just hit different ways, and that's what I'm saying. You got to stop thinking everybody is playing because everybody ain't playing, and everybody don't got it all.
What she's saying don't lie.
She's talking about me, don't she? They gonna say I'm lying. I'm telling you, they gonna try everything. But I don't even.
And it's crazy because y'all don't have to prove nothing to me. It don't matter who lying or who telling the truth. I'm telling y'all right now how I feel about it. Everybody is wrong.
I just came up here because it's funny that she's having this conversation, was having the conversation with them, because I just had a conversation with NOF. Like, I feel like her and Mink should be able to be grown women. And I went to Chanel as a grown woman, try to squash whatever disagreement she think we have. And you see, it's up and it's stuck for just because I said a situation was messy. Now, how childish is that? That's childish. Like, if we can't be grown women, and you got mad because we did squash it. And you cannot bring up, you say I ran your name for 2 months. You cannot bring up no receipts where I ran you. I wasn't even on the internet for 2 months. I was in the hospital. I almost died from the COVID vaccine, so I couldn't have brought your stuff up for 2 months. So that's a lot. Now, if you talking about people that you think that I was affiliated with, brought your name in, and I was in the chat, you cannot blame somebody for being in the chat. If I was not laughing at you, talking about you, you cannot say I brought you up and was running your name.
Chanel, I'm going to be honest with you, sweetheart. You are the biggest victim here. You hear me? You are the biggest victim here because you lost your child. So, baby, I don't even, I can't be mad at you. I cannot judge you off of how you react because, like I said, I've lost a child. And I haven't been to that point yet where somebody has said something like this about my child. But I know I would not, I would probably go fucking nuts.
People die.
But this is what I want you to do. I need you to block these people up out your life, baby, because listen, as a grieving mother, we got a whole lot of healing to do, baby. And arguing back and forth, and they gonna keep throwing it in your face because they know what hurts you. See, it's one thing once they find out your weakness. They know it now. So they're gonna play on it. But like Dream said, sometimes we just can't respond. Sometimes we just gotta black that shit out because it's gonna always hurt. It's gonna always hurt. ANS, whoever you is, your stuff not connected. Salute Room Shaker. Salute Meek Mob. Salute Solia.
But I feel like like Chanel and Asia both lost kids, but they like I don't know Chanel. I know she's still hurt, and I don't know that's why she lashing out. But I never talked about her kid and never will. I never would stoop that low because I don't want nobody talking about my kids or anybody else's kids. And they keep getting mad because I keep saying that, and I'm gonna keep saying it because it's wrong on all parts.
And that's the facts. Like that's what I said. I'm not picking no sides. I'm not none of that. But like I said, for the women who have lost children, sometimes we gotta block people, like and block their ass to the fullest because that's a situation that's different from others. Just like even though Meek, I understand your point of view too, because like you said, you didn't talk about nobody kids or whatever happened and your kid was brought up, but at least your kid is here. It's a difference when your kid is here and your kid being taken care of. But when people sit up there like telling that girl, "Oh, you killed your kid," and that shit is foul, and I just could never, fuck with that type of energy. Like, even if you felt that way, that's just some shit you don't speak on. You just don't speak on the kids like that. Like, fuck how you feel about the mama. This is an innocent baby who was not here.
And they all shouldn't do it. Like even before me came in the equation, Polka, if Boot Gang Asia is still in your chat, she could probably give you like you said, it ain't nobody proved nothing to you, but that is the first person. And she lost the kid. Her baby was a couple of
Y'all
months
did
old.
prove one thing to me though. Everybody proved to me that they hurt and that they need to heal. And I'm not saying that in a bad way because, like I said, having this conversation brought emotions out of me because I've lost a child, and I will be very upset if somebody to a terrible a shooting accident, and I would hate for somebody to say, "Oh, well, Pocahontas, it's your fault." That But that's what I'm saying. Hurt people. That shit not cool.
How it get this far with strangers? Like
I just
know, it's
everybody
weird.
to
Strangers.
like we can agree to disagree. We ain't gotta be friends. We ain't gotta be cool. Like I said, why we
Right.
can't
But
all
say
just
to go
agree?
this
Like, damn,
deep,
I
that's
said some fucked
weird.
up shit. You said some fucked up shit. Let's end the fucked up saying shit here about the kids. And if we cross paths, we don't gotta speak to each other, or we can shout it out or argue it out. But we ain't gonna bring up these babies.
Pocahontas.
Yes.
Like the crazy part is we've had this discussion like for like almost a year, okay? And the people, it's honestly NOF. Like, seriously, for me, like, you saying, Nurse P, you saying, like, I understand how you feel about Chanel, but it's kind of like, for me, I don't got a problem with you, but it's hard for me for me to hear that you have these feelings about her, but you could sit around with Asia, people like Asia, and NOF. Like, the first thing, I never said, hold on, let me
I
just
need
say,
you to
I was
drink
just
some
saying,
tea. I need you to drink some tea. But did
we
you?
already know my voice is hoarse.
Okay.
We got that.
Okay.
Yeah. But Asia, for instance, she spoke on my son for no reason. Like they all did. And beyond the kids, y'all know, I've been on this platform for a year and a half saying stop talking about people's kids. Okay? And today, when somebody crying finally about their kid after they didn't did havoc on people that never spoke about their kids, now you know what I'm saying? Oh, it gotta stop. You know what I'm saying? But I'm over here like for real. All this stuff, like it don't make you no money. I didn't make no money speaking on as far as YouTube. It's not you're not a creator doing that. None of them have gotten nowhere. None of them. That's why I don't like talking.
For you.
That's why I don't like talking about them. Like I don't like talking about them. I'd rather talk about other stuff. Like it's like it's when I don't be on here and I've been on my credit shit and like business building shit. Like this shit be like I'm just like this shit is so dumb. Like y'all like it's really stupid.
And very
it's people that's
classy. And very.
just as excited about all this drama shit. I done seen people about building credit shit that's just as exciting, and you actually learning something. But it be like that shit is so like it's no substance, it's no personality, it's no character. It's nothing.
They don't want to hear about stuff like that. I've been trying to preach the same stuff, but they don't want to hear it.
But at the same time, like, I mean, that shit just. But I'm just saying, I'm not. I fuck with Chanel. She cool. But just because I say I like somebody, don't mean you got to go drag my kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be. I can have a. I can say I like somebody. I can say something. I can make a video that I put my time and effort in and editing without. I'm not calling you no name. I'm not calling you no nothing without somebody just bringing up my kid for no reason, and that's what they do.
And I agree with you. I agree with you with that. That's why I just had
can't nobody say that.
And I don't think why she would feel like that because it's like, look at what they just did to a girl on here, dead baby. I don't want you bringing my kid up because then one person bring your kid up and then another motherfucker bring your kid up, and now everybody think it's cool to drag this kid.
Exactly.
I just had a conversation. I mean, it's like I said, it's funny Sco was doing this with NOF. Like you said, it's funny. I sit with them, but you're not understanding me. When I used to come over there with you, when I had stuff out with Chanel, tried to have stuff out with her, and did just because I had stuff out with you, I simply left her alone. Because just because y'all might mess with her, I don't have to. I just left her alone because me and her energy do not match, and I get that. But the way she does me is because of no reason. She can't tell you, Mink, I talked about her kid ever. I've been telling them from the beginning, all of them. If you go back to the beginning, Chanel has it on her page. I got dropped from Chanel's panel for telling them, don't talk about people's kids from the very beginning. From the very beginning. And I still go with that. Now, when you talk about your son, I'm kind of confused. And I got to go back and look at that, which I still run a narrative. Do not talk about kids. I was in the hospital. I was on a live with you. We was talking about business stuff. Just me and you that day that me and you was talking. Like you could hear, like you even had that live up, you could hear where I was a little bit like woozy or whatever. Something was wrong. I was disoriented. I actually went to sleep in the chair and woke up in the back of the ambulance. The booster shot, I'm going to have a booster shot actually almost killed me. And I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. So I did not know like all the stuff that was going on. I wasn't even talking to Asia at the time this was going on or NOS. And I told
like,
you get what I'm saying?
It's like the obsession with Chanel when it come to them is just weird. They was all cool with it. I'm not saying you.
Okay. I'm
not saying you. I'm not saying you.
I just wanted to stop. I just wanted to stop because Mink, I see so much potential in everybody, even Chanel's ass.
Well, I don't. I think it's a couple people on here that got some personality disorders that they got to iron out. That's what they got to do.
So much potential, all y'all, and I wish y'all could just get. Y'all don't even have to be friends, but just get to a place where y'all could agree to disagree and move on.
No.
Because if you notice though, Mink, on some grown woman shit, I don't go back and forth with Chanel. It's rare. That's why she called me pussy. I do not hit no pin links. I try to avoid her like the plague. Because why I'm gonna waste my time and energy?
But all right, hold up with somebody. All right, let's be real.
For nothing.
You do gotta admit.
For what?
And you don't take this the wrong way. Please don't.
For what?
You don't take it the wrong way.
I'm not.
But you do speak on Chanel quite a lot when she was gone. I'm saying when she was gone for that time.
This is Jillian, my baby.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
If y'all can show me the receipts, if y'all can show me the receipts,
I'm not. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to be offended.
No, I'm not offended. You might y'all can show me the receipts, and I can say I was grown enough to say, then maybe I did, but I'm not. I was not running. No, come on, I was on Asia's ass. If anybody, I made a video about Asia's ass because Asia and me were into it. I did not run no Chanel's name at all. Now you show me where I ran her name. Let her show you where I ran
I'm not
her
saying
name.
I don't want to say run her name. I guess if it was a topic about Chanel, like, it's like all y'all would kind of get together and have that conversation.
Are you saying because I was you an adult?
Hold up. No. You an adult. Hold up, but you an adult, so you could say, you free to have the conversation that you want to have.
No, I'm just asking you. Did you hear me actively speaking on Chanel, or in my opinion, ostracized? Like I'm on a panel with these ladies. They're not responsible for what come out of my mouth or your mouth or anybody else's mouth. Am I being ridiculed because I was on a panel, or simply in the chat? Or did y'all actually hear me saying Chanel? Because I've never, you could go back and look, I've not talked about
Okay,
Chanel's
so I
kids.
do remember. I do remember. I never heard you talk about Chanel kids.
I've
I
never,
can say
even
that.
people that came to me about, even I'd have been, Chanel that ran my name, my mama's name, and my kids. I can
What
say this.
petrol is?
I have never even cared when this information have came to me on a public platform about a certain
Salute
person.
for the
I'm not
super
gonna put her
chat.
name
Salute
about.
for
You
the
know who
super
keep
chat.
on talking about Chanel. Come back with Chanel's kids this, and I
They
know what her kid do that. I say simply, I don't care because that don't have nothing to do with
I'm
me because
10
I have my
minutes
own
late.
crazy life to deal with. I don't run her name no more and never will. And I think everybody needs to stop doing that, especially with these babies. Like for real.
So you asked me about as far as like what
No, I'm
you
saying
asked.
me.
No. You asked me. You said you don't know where things went left for
Yeah, I
me and
don't. I
NOF.
really don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you again. I'm gonna say it again. When NOF made the video about Chanel daughter, I didn't know Chanel like that. I saw the video and I thought it was pretty bad. I called Chanel on Instagram to see how she was doing. I um and people, my supporters was asking me about it. They was very disturbed by the video that NOF had made. I looked up what NOF had put out. I looked up the article. I looked up the news report that she put out. I looked up everything, and I looked at it, and I heard what she said. It was very hard to get through, but I looked at it. At the time, I was actually pregnant, so I don't know if I was like extra emotional about it, but I was, and I actually had that miscarriage on December 22nd. Okay, so I had just
I'm
lost
sorry to hear
my baby.
that.
I had just lost my baby on December 22nd. Um, and I had laid again. So on December 24th, which was New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, I'm sorry, I saw that video. Christmas Day, I did a video with my son opening gifts. On December 26th, I made the video, the live about
No problem
and
doing that. I would never do that.
revealing the truth about revealing the truth, and I read the article word for word versus putting up the article, and she put up the article and she said what the article said. It didn't say what NOF said. NOF had put up and then people were making videos saying Chanel's baby was hanging and dangling by the blinds. They was joking about it. It got really bad. So on, I made that video. I made a live, which is still up on December 26th. While I was on live that day, NOF started making videos about my son. Made a community post about my son. Then she started making shorts about my son and my parenting and telling me that I neglected my son, I didn't feed my son, and making videos like that about me for no reason. I did nothing to her. All I did was read the article word for word versus the video that she put out. I said that the video was not true. I didn't call her out her name. I didn't speak on her children. I didn't do any of that. After that, she made post after post about my son. After that, when I actually spoke on the miscarriage, she said that I had baby juice dripping out of my vagina.
Can I ask you a
I never,
question on me?
I never spoke on her kid ever.
Okay. If NOF did all this and she did it, she dead ass wrong. Because I didn't talk even about the video. She got a lot of flack. Like I said, they weren't even talking to me for a while because I would go against anybody talking about anybody's kids. But were you under the impression that NOF and everybody else just went after Chanel based on them talking
Excuse,
about her
I
deceased
don't
child?
care.
Is that your
Listen,
understanding?
I didn't care about. Listen, listen. I want y'all to take it back, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Take it back to what I'm saying. Imagine me making a video and me seeing a video that disturbed me about a child.
Okay.
I saw the video about a child. I've been on the internet defending children that I love. I know, okay, and my own son already. I'm already defending my child. I'm already making videos about other things, and I got my own content already. And I see this story, and I'm like, well, dang, this is not really what happened. I go into what really happened. Okay, I'm talking about me. That's all I did.
But I feel like all of y'all are hurt and
No, no,
hurting
no, no,
each
no, no, no,
other.
no, 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 no.
That yes,
Let's
it
be
is.
real.
Because can
No,
I ask you? No, let's
no.
keep it real. What did Bits Array? Okay, what did Bits Array do to Chanel? You talking to this thing in a web did.
You're talking about Chanel. You're talking about Chanel again.
But you were in. Oh my God!
She
no.
Never get nowhere. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk. Go ahead. I don't want you losing your voice.
From that moment on, no, you're going to be real today.
I am
being real. From that moment on, NOS made video after video making lies about me for no reason. No reason.
I'm just wondering where all the animosity comes with, like
you didn't hear me. So you didn't hear me. So I made a video. Pocahontas. Let me make you. Let me see if you understand, because you don't know nobody in this situation.
P, is you sure it's something that NOF ain't telling you? Because there's a lot of people that's up in here agreeing, saying that's exactly what she did.
No, I'm not talking about. Look, Scope. It's two parts.
No,
like I said,
Nurse P,
I'm not
Nurse
privy
P,
to the mix. I'm not talking about the mix and NOF stuff.
I'm telling you right now.
I want to see how real you are right now. I'm not gonna holler over you, Mick. I'm gonna let you finish because I don't want you losing your voice. So I'm just gonna say this. I'm not. Everybody always jumping to the defense. Everybody jumping to the defense. I'm not saying, Mick, that she did not come after you. I'm not saying. I'm not. Like I said, I was in the hospital when that stuff went down with you and NOF. That's why I was trying to get an understanding.
So why are you talking about Bits and Ray? Why are you talking about Bits and Ray?
Because Chanel did the same thing with Bits and Ray.
I said Delonda, me.
Okay,
like if you could keep Chanel out of this conversation for one moment.
Okay,
let's keep Chanel out of it. Okay. So let's focus on keeping Chanel out of it, right? And we're gonna focus on the character of another person when it comes to me, because I'm an individual, and that other person, she's an individual. So what I did was I made a video about a video that I saw, and I read through the article, which NOS did not read through the article. She created a narrative around this article. I read the same article, and I came up with a different conclusion off of black and white. That same very day, it was videos. It was community posts about my child on NOF's platform. Keeping Chanel out of it. Keeping Chanel, not mentioning Chanel at all. What would me and my son have to do with NOF putting that on her platform? Speaking on my child, what would my child that I lost, what would that have to do with me and NOF? I don't know NOF. She doesn't know me. I didn't speak on NOF. All I spoke on was the fact that that article that she put out was not the truth. Give me a good reason why a human being was a woman who is a mother who I have never spoken on. I didn't even know Chanel at the time like that. Okay? Give me one good reason without speaking on Chanel why NOF would go after me and my child.
It's not a good reason. I don't speak on Chanel, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
No. I'm talking about me, not y'all.
And I'm talking about
me.
See, y'all so on the defense, y'all don't like to listen either. I just said
no, because you keep saying y'all.
See, you not listening. I'm saying nobody should be, and I keep saying it. It's like I'm talking a foreign language. Nobody, absolutely nobody, whether it's NOF, whether it's you, nobody should be talking about each other kids, leave each other's kids out of it. I've been saying this. I done told her that. I done told you that. I done told the heavens this. Y'all choose not to listen to me. Y'all
is y'all? I'm talking about me.
Y'all go back and forth with your other kids.
No, not kids. Y'all.
Yes,
no,
y'all do. All of y'all do.
No, I didn't. Are you gonna lie?
Okay, no, because even after she did that to you, you go back. Don't y'all go back and forth? Y'all was just going back and forth.
Not y'all. And this is what I'm saying. I want to see if you are an honest person right now.
Oh my God.
That's what I want to know.
Okay, put it like this. You and NOF, wasn't y'all just going back and forth on this platform?
No.
Oh,
we're gonna go back.
I'm not playing this game either.
No.
Because what are y'all? What is the end game? I want to know what is the end game and when is who gonna stop this? Like you gotta stop.
To see if you're gonna be honest. I want to see if you're gonna be honest.
And I am being honest. Y'all need to all stop talking about each other kids. Y'all all
it's not all.
To each other. When is the bullshit gonna stop?
I never talked about her children.
Because y'all keep going back in the circle. He did. She did this.
You can't.
She did that.
No, you said you didn't know.
When is it gonna stop for real, man?
No. You just said that you didn't know. Hold on. I came up here for clarification. You said that you did not know where
I did. You gave me some clarification.
Wait a minute. Okay, let me finish. Let me finish. Or y'all want to keep on the circle argument?
Let me
finish. So because you got on here and you said that you didn't know anything that's going on, but you knew for
I didn't say anything that's going on. Nope, I did not say anything going on. I said I don't know where you. No, we're not doing that. I said I did not know. And Skokahannes and the other young lady, I don't know, heard me on this platform. I said I don't know where you and NOF went so bad, and I felt like as grown women that I felt like you two could come to an agreement to agree to disagree and leave each other alone because I felt like y'all was grown enough to squash it. That's what I said.
Okay, so Nurse P, can you agree that you have never heard me before today speak on NOF's children?
Yes, I have. Y'all go back and forth.
What did I say?
Yes, I have. Y'all go
what
back
did you
and
hear
forth.
me say?
And anybody,
what
y'all
did you hear me say?
Every time
about
y'all on a platform together, when
what
y'all
did you hear me?
everything,
No,
y'all go
you're
back
lying.
and forth.
Now you're
It's
lying.
documented. It's
what did you hear me
all
say about
people's
NOF's
lives.
children?
Every time y'all on a panel
what
together.
What did you hear me say about NOF's children?
That her kids got contaminated blood.
You never heard me say that.
Yes, I did. I heard. Oh my God.
Y'all I've never even said that.
Listen though.
I'm not going back.
Because we're going left again.
Now I know you're
going left again.
You're a
the
liar.
whole point of
You're
this
a liar.
was to get to the point of, okay, we've all fucked up shit. Let's agree that we don't have to fuck with each other. We don't have to be cool. We don't have to agree. But we're going to leave the kids up out of it because it's like we're repeating the same shit over and over again.
Exactly.
Listen, because this is what I'm saying. Y'all get up here and pretend as though these people are victims. You have never heard me speak on NOF's children.
First of all, let's keep it real. When do you see me? Hold on. When do you ever see
did you
me
hear
really
me
hit
say?
a panel and defend them? I don't hit no panels and defend
but you're not gonna
or agents because they can defend themselves. I don't even get into it with you and Chanel or none. I don't hit the panels with y'all. But with Skokahannes was saying it hit home, and I came up here because enough is enough with all of y'all, and y'all need to nip this big grown women and nip this shit in the bud and stop talking about y'all need to all stop it because all y'all doing is hashing hurt after hurt, and y'all gonna keep hurting each other.
You run with them though.
I'm with
you run with them.
And this what I wanted to say.
This what I wanted to say.
You're a liar.
Just listen. I understand where both of y'all is coming from, but I hear what she's saying too, Nurse B, because I understand all this stuff that's going on. But a lot of people are saying that your homegirl NOF is just.
Who's a lot of people? Is they from Mink Mob Squad?
No.
Listen.
Do that.
Some girl just commented and said NOF thought it was funny when her son got raped.
What?
My son. Listen, my son never. Hold on.
No, when somebody else look, I'm finna highlight the comment.
What? It's something new. This stuff all the time.
Now listen,
I'm gonna say something right now. You ain't never heard me say nothing about that girl.
It was funny. My son was a victim.
You know what's the funniest thing
and
about
I'm not no
that?
side picker.
What is she talking about?
A lot of comments speaking on NOF when it comes to these kids.
Skokahannes, I'm not up here to defend
her. You run with her. That's why they run with her. Because you can't believe in that shit. And you run with the same person as
you run with her.
Hold on, Sko. First of all, I go where I want to go, just like you go where you want to go. You don't get some chats with NOF. Or anybody, but me, Chanel, whatever. Chanel a Doxer. People went in there chat with her. I never got on there to defend nobody. I don't get on here to get into it with Chanel. I don't get into it to get into it with mommy, like what she talking about, because I don't know what she talking about. I don't get on here. I'm up here because I keep saying it, and y'all can keep trying to discredit me or whatever. And tell me I don't know. Y'all keep talking about this. I keep saying y'all all need, and I'm gonna not change my narrative.
Not y'all.
Need to get everybody, because y'all all do it.
That's probably why they feel. That's probably why they feel the way that they feel about you, because they like, well, you say this, but I
don't care how they feel about me, because you know what? I don't like
rape, but I'm hanging with somebody that rape people every day.
Girl, what is
that wouldn't add up.
They come up with something different every day. So all you got to do is go and look at the damn videos even on their page. Now, come on.
You just lied on me.
Brought up before now. This just to keep the stuff going on and on and on and on. Like, it got to stop. And y'all can say, because I run with somebody, I done got into it with NOF. I done fell out with Asia and Nurse P's name keep getting ran, even when I'm not on
because
you.
you're always
I
around in the mess.
No, how am I in a mess? Okay, how am I in a mess?
You just lied on me, and I don't appreciate that.
I keep
you
what?
just lied on me, and I don't
I didn't
appreciate
lie on
that.
you. I said everybody needs to stop speaking on people's kids.
No. I'm not talking about everybody. I just asked you about me.
Oh, whatever.
You always say you respect me.
What I
so you don't respect me. Why would you lie on me?
So you heard
Why
what I
would you
said.
just lie?
I did not
you
lie
lied.
on you.
You did. When did you hear me say
you
that our
talk
children
about
have contaminated blood?
Y'all all
What
talk
did I
about
say?
each other's kids.
No, I don't.
Yes,
no,
y'all
I
did.
Didn't. When?
Yes, y'all
Can
did.
I just say this, Pocahontas? I just want to say this. I'm not trying to get you to pick a side. I'm not trying to. D, let me tell her this real quick. I'm not trying to get you to
Chanel,
pick
at
a
the
side.
end of the day, I feel like as far as the people who lost child, I understand y'all reasoning for just going off because that shit right there, that's something. Like I said, I've lost a child, but I've never went through all that. Like I haven't had nobody dox my dead child and say, "Oh, it's your fault your child died," and talk down on my dead child. So I can't blame you, Chanel. Like it's not that I'm not jumping on nobody's side. You ain't even got a side to me. Like if anybody got the right to be mad, it's you.
No, I just didn't want you to think I was mad at you in the comments because of how I was typing. I wasn't framing it.
Instead of us going back and forth, why can't we just agree that okay, we all said some fucked up shit. We don't fuck with each other. We're gonna stay away from each other. But if we do cross each other's paths, let's just bow to keep the kids out of it. Everybody want to keep arguing over that and going back to who said what about who when it's already been established. Everybody talk shit.
Right. Can I say this one thing? Wait, D, let me say this. Let me say this, D. You know, talking shit is one thing. This girl just said in front of your audience, this is your platform, this is your audience. I'm not from over here. In front of 100 and some people that I'm not familiar with, that I am the reason my child is dead. That is forever out here on this internet. You understand what I'm saying? So, no. I respect you for that, but talking shit and dragging and all of that's one thing. But to put a murder on somebody, that's a whole nother thing. That's sick. And I don't think that this lady up here is understanding that. That's the whole point. Talking shit, dragging and all that's one thing. But to put a crime on somebody, a mother, saying that she murdered her child, that is sick. And not only that, to put out fake articles, because that was not an article about my child that died. Those were articles from different children who had passed away. To put that on my name is sick. I don't care what we going back and forth saying. I didn't say she killed nobody. I didn't say she raped nobody. I didn't make anything like that up on her name. So to do that is sick. And you missing a bigger picture here. Because if you thought I was so sick, Nurse P, I'm gonna call you by your name. I'm not gonna call you out your name. I'm gonna just tell you like this, and I'm gonna leave it there. If you thought I was so sick and I was just this sick, evil person, you wouldn't have reached out to me and wanted to tell me that you hated to see what was said about me and my
I still
dead
don't,
baby.
because you're like nobody
You wouldn't have did
I
that.
told you that. Hold on, I told you that.
Did that.
Nobody does. I don't think, but you hold on, but Chanel, answer me this question. You always say you only go after people that come after you and your kids, right? Ain't that what you say?
Yeah, absolutely.
When did I ever come after you and your kids?
In NOF chat.
All the time.
In NOF chat.
All the time.
What did I say?
All the time.
Well, why is we back to that though? Y'all see how we get back into an argument? Like
I just want to know. No, the reason I'm asking that so in case because I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not beyond correction. If I did something, tell me I did something. Tell me when, because anybody will tell you I've never ever came after nobody and kids. In fact, Chanel, I was cool with you. Like y'all talking about I run with NOF. You used to run with NOF. We used to all be together. And then somehow,
ain't that what I just said up here? I was cool with her. Didn't I just say that up here? I said that in the beginning. I'm not going back there.
And like all beef, y'all think subscribers supposed to get into it, and then
I'm up here talking about the allegation that was put on my name. I don't care nothing about that.
You don't care about nothing else you done did to people.
I'm talking about.
Hold on, I wasn't even in the chat when she made the video. I didn't even know she had made the video at first. So
I'm not talking to you.
So show the receipts when I talked about your kids.
I'm not going back through her lives. You know what you did, and I'm not going to even address you no more.
What did I do?
I'm not.
Chanel.
What exactly
did I say? Laughing. You was laughing.
I was laughing. Show me where I was laughing.
Chanel.
You got all these receipts. Show it now.
Chanel. Since I have you up here, Chanel, because Nurse P, you said you're not beyond correction, right? Chanel.
Y'all ain't gonna never stop this bullshit. It's sad.
Chanel. Wait, I'm not gonna stop what, bitch? Everybody running around the internet saying I killed my baby because of
and
your
you
friends. They calling me a baby killer, bitch.
A lady killed her baby.
Is she a baby killer? No, I didn't, bitch. No, I didn't, bitch. No, I didn't, bitch.
For no reason.
Did I dox her? Did I dox her?
Yes,
did I dox her? You
yes,
a fucking liar. Go pull the live. You a liar. Don't bring up nobody else, bitch. I'm talking about me. She was accused of killing her baby. She was. She was a suspect in her baby death.
Anybody else's kid for that matter. Stop lying.
Chanel. I don't gotta lie.
Yes,
I got a question. Chanel.
I just want to know what the
end game is
sick in the head.
Well, you're not gonna know the end game because I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Skokahannes. I'm not talking to you. This is not your platform, bitch.
I'm not even talking to you. I'm talking to Skokahannes. And see, that ain't my point to come up here and bash you, Mink, or anybody, or even
because you're sick in the head.
I might be up here to defend NOF.
You talking about somebody else, bitch, that ain't got nothing to do with
this. They could defend themselves, but guess what? None of these kids could defend themselves. None of them, and none of them should. All they talk about. He said this, she did that, and ain't gonna solve the situation.
Chanel.
Period. And y'all not listening.
Chanel.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Since Nurse P is not beyond correction.
See?
Have you since you're not beyond correction, right? I just want to make sure.
I'm not getting into
Chanel.
this with you. Because you're not going to listen.
I'm not getting into nothing.
Everybody
no,
stop.
Chanel.
Okay, let me put it like this.
Can I ask Chanel a question?
You want to put me in it, when everybody going to stop talking about people. Because it needs to stop.
Chanel, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Have I ever said the NOF kid had contaminated blood?
No.
Yeah. Before today, have I ever spoke on NOF kids?
No.
If you never spoke to her kids, how do y'all keep getting into it?
Because she keep bringing up.
Because she speak on my motherfucking kid for no reason. You don't get that part?
When are y'all gonna stop this? When is it gonna stop?
No, not y'all. You deal with a person.
So, Honest, all you gotta do is go back in the previous lives. All y'all gotta do is go see for yourself. They need to.
No, my first channel not up, so you're not gonna see.
No,
you're not gonna see because my first channel not up.
Can you please correct yourself?
You did.
Can you please correct yourself?
You and NOF going back and forth with each other every time y'all
to everybody on the panel. Salute. So hold on. Let me say this. Hold on, y'all. I've checked out Chanel Dior page and I've checked out Mink Mob page. And I just want to know, like, why is it that NOF take the time to send them messages?
Thank you. Thank
out
you,
the blue. Because you can see clearly that she started a message because it's her the first one to send something, and then I've seen the screenshots. I like to investigate and do my homework first before I jump on things, but I've seen it. So it's just like what will possess somebody to even do something like that?
There's NOF right there. NOF will tell you. I don't know where this narrative is being pushed.
What?
I have to defend NOF or Asia or anybody. I haven't. NOF is right here. I keep saying Isha, and maybe you can agree with me. Every other
what you talking about?
Woman to woman, I keep saying that everybody I told NOF this. I told all of them keep the kids out of it. Point blank. Period. It's like
you're sick, just like them, Nurse B. You're just as sick as them. You're just as sick as them. You're a liar.
What did I do?
You're a liar.
So do you even know why NOF is upset with Mink or Chanel? What is her reason for not liking them or being upset with them?
But Isha, I wanted to know what you're talking about. I started to send messages. What you mean?
I've seen the screenshots of what what Chanel put on there. It's like you're saying something like you're fucking with her. I've seen it.
I'm fucking with her?
Yeah, I've seen the screenshots.
And the DM is up. It's up.
Yeah.
What was the screenshot? I need to know what you're talking about. Because Isha, that happened back in November? The last time I actually had a conversation with Chanel. So I don't know what you mean by I'm fucking with her. Chanel came onto this platform. She got mad at me because I didn't go with her on another play that she was trying to do against another content creator. She flipped it around and called me a play runner, and she's been lying and saying that I'm the one doxing and I'm the one trying to hurt this person and that person.
So how did I meet Mommy Life? How did I meet her?
You
I
met
from
Mommy Life because both of y'all called me saying that.
No, you introduced her to me.
Now,
you introduced her to me. You a liar.
I introduced you to Mommy Life. What?
Yes, you did. I didn't know her.
Y'all met in chat, Chanel. We all met in chat.
Didn't know her.
Introduce you. I didn't know this girl.
What is
hold on, I just got one question. I'm gonna shut your
never laughed at Mommy Life son being a victim. I never knew nothing
I got
about
one question to ask you. NOF, I got one question, and I'm gonna shut the hell up because they keep calling me a liar for no reason.
You are.
You are a liar. Talked about anybody kids, include didn't I tell you was wrong?
You don't talk about kids. You don't talk about kids.
You be with NOF.
I need to speak to Skoka. Are you being influenced by the chat? Because I don't know if you know that a lot of people in the chat came from Mink's channel and they are friends with Mink, so of course they're going to write.
Isha didn't come from Mink's channel. Isha from over here.
You didn't get the whole story. Isha is looking at screenshots. You only send voice messages so that when you block people, the voice message. Because I let you talk.
The whole DM is up. You deleted your messages.
So when you block people, Chanel, we don't get the voice messages. All of those disappear, Chanel. So those messages are not in context, Chanel.
You're lying. I got one more question.
You block someone on Instagram and they only send voice messages. All of those voice messages disappear.
I know you don't. NOF, I got one more question. Because Mink came on here trying to call me a liar. She said she never talked about your kids. Y'all never go back and forth with each other on panels. She's saying that I'm lying about that.
She is lying. Mink, I never talked about your son until you talked about my kids. You joined forces with Chanel because you decided that you didn't want to fuck with me behind that whole Chanel doxing.
No, but I'm saying, she said before today, but don't y'all, when y'all hit panels together, don't y'all go back and forth with each other.
Y'all gonna have to listen.
I have a live stream with me calling into my live stream, calling my kids dirty, saying I need to feed my kids and trying to dox another content creator, all because Chanel wanted that content creator dox. That woman didn't do nothing to her. And here she is calling this my live stream, thinking that she had that woman's real name and calling that woman by her real name, trying to dox her. Mink, I have all of those videos.
Mink, I don't talk about these, and I've never laughed about any of them talking about.
Asia, what kind of receipts you have?
She's a drunk.
She don't have none.
Everybody lying against you. Chanel is the liar. Chanel is the big liar up here, and I hate that you believe in this. Because either you way too smart for this, or you way too smart. They are lying to y'all, and they are playing in y'all.
You know what y'all need to do? No, you know what Isha and they are
playing in y'all. I don't want to see this from y'all. They
so right now there's no way of basically reconciling this, right?
All you gotta do is get.
I want to hear Isha, please. Can I please hear Isha? What you say, Isha?
So there's no way of reconciling this, right?
I have no issue with these women. I come online, I chill in chats, I don't talk about them. They jump on talking about me and my kids. Anything I say is in retaliation for somebody's talking about my kids. If y'all listen to Rose Live, the way she sat and talked about my kids, all they talking about, that's the first time.
You did a live on me a day ago. What are you talking about? Shut up.
Y'all were able to speak.
We're not. That's what I understand, that all this stuff was done. What is the resolution? I'm tired.
That's what I've been trying to ask Pocahontas.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you my resolution. This is Chanel. Let me say this, D. Now I'm gone. I'm gonna tell you my resolution. I am not fucking with these bitches. I am forever gonna be on the internet known as a baby killer. Let that sink in, okay? Let that sink in.
But I have never talked about your kids.
Why are you talking to me? Can you stop talking to me?
I'm not even agreeing.
Why are you talking to me?
Fuck you. At you talking about kids.
Can she stop talking to me? I'm trying to tell you
something. I'm always an advocate.
Everybody, I want everybody to
see that video that I did about her. Can I speak on that video that everyone's talking about?
Yeah, I mean, because I kind of read was reading on that.
Listen, I'm gonna get to follow my fucking panel, y'all. Listen, let's let the new people who haven't spoke speak. Like y'all understand, everybody, this is a passionate situation, but everybody is repeating the same shit, and I want to hear something else. Isha has a different question of some shit that I didn't hear, so I want to hear this.
No, I was telling NOF to go ahead. She was talking about a live because I heard the live where the about the baby killer. You know, I seen that, and I was kind of confused, but then as I listened to the live, I was just like, that's kind of fucked up. So go ahead, NOL.
Isha, when you heard my live about the baby killer, did you hear in the beginning of the live when she said, yeah, and I'm going to get your kids, bitch. I'm flying the floor and I'm going to spit on your kids. I'm going to fuck your kids up. Did y'all hear any of that? Now, let me explain that video. And before I even say this, I'm not proud of that video at all. It's the most disgusting video I ever made, and I did it like that on purpose. This woman came to YouTube in September and has been doxing, tormenting, talk about people's children. She making fun of this woman's autistic child, talk about some making monkey noises. She
I didn't make a channel till October.
Bastards. She's talking about women and calling them carotid wounds and fuck you and your dead mother and all that. She says the most disgusting thing. So by December, we all been dealing with this woman for 3 months. She was hiding who she is. She's not Chanel Dior. She was hiding with a fake picture that's not her. And it got exposed.
You lying. You had a picture of me. What are you talking about? You had a picture of me. It's in the DM.
Sis,
you knew who I was.
I'm trying to speak, please.
You a liar, bitch.
About who she was, calling herself Chantel Jeffries for months. She was saying
said that was my name. My name Carolyn. You got my name on your channel.
She was
said my name was Chantel, bitch.
Oh my lord. Oh my lord. And why you don't want me to speak,
my name was Chantel?
Why you don't want me to speak, Chanel? You don't want the truth out?
How did you find out my name, bitch?
Over me?
You was calling me Chantel. How'd you find out my name?
Can I
tell
speak?
people how you found out my name?
Okay, so she was doing a live stream and she was dogging me and my kids out, going hard. Oh yeah, fuck that bitch and her kids in a sick wound, her sick ass wound. All of her kids are deformed and all type of shit. And her man came in because he wanted her to take care of her son, and she got mad because she got
shut the fuck up, bitch. You lying. My baby ain't had nothing to do with it. Me and my husband was arguing. Stop speaking on my motherfucking son, you dumb bitch.
That's what I'm saying. The argument's
dumb bitch. No, it didn't. So me and my husband
Teresa, it ain't nobody believing on one side of the story. Did you even hear us say we agree or anything like that? So, baby, maybe you need to open up your motherfucking ears and pay the fuck attention. Okay, y'all can keep going.
You a motherfucking liar, bitch. My motherfucking husband wasn't arguing with me about no live. You lying. You're lying. Me and my husband, y'all, got into it I was live. We got into it live.
Okay, and then what happened? And then what happened?
He called my real name, and I said, yeah, my name Carolyn. So y'all was running around calling me Chantel, you lying ass bitch.
Nothing. I don't know
nothing. Ass bitch. My husband doxed my name with me arguing.
News.
You're lying. I never said my name was Chantel. You a motherfucking liar. You a fucking liar. Stop lying. I never said my name was Chantel. Y'all made up that fucking name and said
sending you a package with your name. Did you not do a live stream pretending that somebody was sending you a package with your name being Chantel?
You're lying. I said my name is not Chantel. This fat bitch said my name was Chantel. This fat bitch lied and said I lived around the corner from her.
First of all, I never said that. If you want to be real,
you said I lived around the corner from you.
I wasn't even on the internet, stupid.
Yes, you was. Yes, you was.
How am I going to be on the internet? I never said that. You never heard it come out of my mouth.
Yes, you did. And there's several people that did. If they in the chat.
Oh, my God.
Yes, you did.
You gonna keep lying.
All y'all did.
Go on Fifi's channel. That's who said you should tell Jeff. I don't care.
And you said I lived around the corner from you.
I don't care who you are. I still don't care. You talk cash money shit about me all the time, and I don't respond because I don't care. I don't care. And the weapons right here, she'll tell y'all don't agree with her ass all the time. I told y'all to stop talking about each other's kids. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all keep trying to say I did it. And the weapons right here. I never laughed at nobody talking about nobody's kids.
Chanel, I don't even want to talk to her because she's not even relevant.
Y'all go back and I am relevant because
check your DMs, Scopa. Nurse P, DMs in the DMs too.
I'm checking it now.
This shit gotta stop.
Look at the date on that, please. And can you please drop one thing? When you read that DM, can you please drop NOF for a second, please?
Why would I need to be dropped? I know how to be quiet.
Can you read? No, you don't. Can you read that DM and take me the date that was screenshotted, please? Because we're gonna clear this live right now. Let's clear the live.
Before Skoka Hunters read that, because I know she's looking for it, I just think that we're all grown women And I could take accountability as well and say that, yes, I be going at these motherfucking bitches because they make you want to. You know what I'm saying? But I just think, like, you know what I'm saying? We just all need to come together. Now, I'm just saying, it's one motherfucker that I won't come together with, but we all need to come together.
I agree, Isha.
The kids just need to be left out of this because these kids don't do nothing to these people and they don't know y'all. So it should be, the kids should be left out, period, point blank.
Yeah. Okay, can I say this, Isha? Just listen to this, what I'm saying, what I was saying, then I'm gone. Okay, at the end of the day, like I said, I sat up here and went back and forth with them. I did not put a murder on anybody's name. So to put that on my name and people are running around saying I harmed my child because of a sick lie she told, that's fucked up.
So you lying
That's
on me
fucked
for
up.
months. You
I
calling
didn't
my
lie
kids all
on you.
types of
Did I
names.
say you killed a child?
You
Did I say
lied
you
on
killed
me
a
for
child?
months, you know, and you still
Did I say
lying.
you
I never
killed
would have
somebody?
said mommy like for none of that
All I
shit.
can say
All of
is
that
that is very fucked up, but she did admit that she, you know what I'm saying, she was not happy with what she did. But that was
I did my
very
big
fucked
one.
up.
That's what that was. I did my big one. I ain't proud of it. I wanted it
That's
to
forever out
disgrace
there on
you.
my name.
Yeah, and
Okay.
forever you're talking about my kids and their
That was
blood
a
and how they
slander.
ain't
You
shit.
did slander
Why
her
do
name.
people think that I'm a
That's
bum or somebody
forever
paying
on my
my
name.
bills? Why?
Because Wolf was paying your
You
bills,
were
bitch.
not saying that, Mink, right?
Because Wolf was paying your bills, bitch.
Wolf was not paying my bills.
Teresa, I came at you like that because you trying to make it seem like we are one-sided and stuff like that. As you can see, we're trying to come together and talk about this.
Skoka, did you get the DM yet, Skoka?
Honestly, this really
I want
is
this
so
line ass
stupid
bitch.
and beneath.
I want this line ass bitch.
I'm even up here
I
is
want
just
this.
to defend the
I
lies.
want this line ass
And
bitch.
listen to so much lies. Like it's ridiculous.
Good. I
That's
want
the
you to
only reason why I'm
defend
up
this
here.
lie, bitch.
These two
DMs,
females
I
are
want to.
working too
I
hard.
want to share the DMs. Can everybody be quiet?
Salute, Ayana.
Can everybody see that?
No, we can't. Can you read it?
You can like kind of zoom in and make it bigger.
Okay.
Can you do that?
Put it in your you can put it in your overlay. You know how to put it in your screenshot and
Well,
put it
you
in your
can
overlay.
see clearly in this screenshot that I am responding to something. I did not start nothing. Mink was live talking about me.
Can you drop her?
That's why it says big mad.
Can you drop her? This is my receipt. Can you drop her, please?
Are you making it smaller, Skoka?
Can you please drop her, please, Zoka, for a minute? Because this is my receipt that I provided to you, and I've been lied on. So I want to make it very clear.
Hold on.
I was just about to have
As black women, this is so disappointing.
You know what?
It really
I'm gonna
is.
put it on my community. Look,
it's sick.
Just you no, it is sick, bitch, and you the sick one.
This is
no, you the sick one, and it's sad that you honest. Bro.
Can you drop her?
It's from December.
I muted her. Listen, this is from December 26, 2001. This is no one's favorite first post. It said, Mink Mob D, I'll be striking you for playing my content with that live when that live is over. Then it said on that same day, December 26th, saved Dylan from his drunk lunatic mother, Mink Mob D. The bitch couldn't even allow him to be a child on Christmas. She's a hateful drunk using Keisha Kaylee for clout. Death to all deadbeats. Fuck a felon sector. Y'all the drunk sector. I'm that bitch. New clout chase. Now try, but you won't be getting a back and forth with me. Go rock back and forth somewhere and yell at your son some more, loser. Bitch, word to Dylan.
Yeah. No,
mute her. No, mute her. Mute her.
Hold on, I'm not done. I still have more to
calm
read.
down, sis. Calm down.
No. Okay.
No, this is Chanel Dior on September 20th. Hey, NOF, just wanted you to know I vibe with you and I had to say my part because I have no problem and that bitch wrong. Much respect to you and love, sis. No problem at all, sis. I'ma stand for what's right. I lost my daughter 11 years ago. I don't play that shit. And I caught a case for a bitch coming for my daughter. So I don't care about no bitch coming for a child, period. And my son has sickle cell. That's a sickle cell trait. I know what it's like. All love, sis. They don't know who behind this screen, sis. I'm a monster in real life. That was on, like I said, it was September.
Yeah, that was the first time she came into my
Can you mute her, please? Can you mute her, please?
You liar.
This is December 27, 2021. The messages, this is no one's favorite again. The messages are coming in. I'll be working on this stink mob video for y'all real soon. Keep sending in the evidence. Y'all know I got y'all. Someone teach Deadbeat Detroit Dusty how to strike the right way. I'm still strike free. I'm going to make Stink Sweaty Meek want to strike my life away.
Yep, that was, and why? That's in response.
No,
making lies about me and tagging me. I wish I would have saved the screenshot so you tagging me over and over again.
No. I was live, bitch.
Salute, Black
The only thing I did was make a video and said that the video that you made was a
you
lie.
Was tagging me in
mute this, bitch. No, you're not gonna say and lie on me, bitch. You just
I don't know if I spoke to you, Room Shaker. Salute.
You're a fucking liar, bitch. You said I talked about your fucking kids, you lying ass bitch.
Because you did. You called my kids dirty. You talked about how they dress and what shoes they got on their feet.
Okay, so that first one was December of what?
December. That first one was on December 26th.
So can I please listen?
December 26th of what?
Hold up, let me tell you. I'm telling y'all. On December
this all happened 6 months ago, and they're still riding this story for clout. Riding this story for clout. Show me something recently that I said about y'all kids. Show me something not from December.
You just did a live the other day, bitch, saying you had the pictures of my dead daughter.
Okay, now
shut up, bitch. You said you had the pictures of Micah. You said on your live that you did the other day to Wolf. You had the pictures of Micah because he had my wrong daughter up there. You said he had the wrong daughter up there. You got the right pictures of Micah.
This what you standing
on
her
live she did the other day. Go to her live she did the other day. Shut up, bitch.
Why you got a
Shut up,
bitch. Hold on.
Because we not getting nowhere once again.
Did any of y'all see a picture of my kids on her community? Did y'all see that?
Yeah, bitch. Since you want to keep talking,
scroll down all the way down her community and see pictures of my kids.
Yeah, it's up there. Yep. But I get the pictures of my kids, bitch, from you.
If y'all looking for evidence, go to her community. Go look for her channel.
I can't hear.
Yo,
Skoka.
You said go look at the community.
So
yeah, her kids is up there, bitch. You got my motherfucking kids' pictures, bitch. Absolutely.
I have pictures of your kids.
You did, bitch. You gave them a big thing in them, bitch. You got my mama's Facebook, bitch. Yes, you did. You ran, bitch.
I took pictures from the December video.
You took pictures. How did you get my kids' pictures, bitch? If I don't got custody of them, of the kids, how did you get them, bitch? You got them from my mama's Facebook, you sick bitch.
Okay, so listen.
You sick bitch.
Don't listen.
And where you get a picture of my kids?
You dumb bitch.
Where did you get a picture of my kids, Chanel?
At the end of the day, we can keep
from
going
your mama.
Around.
Where you get a picture of my kids, Chanel?
From your mama.
What is the solution?
You went searching for a picture of my kids.
Right?
You want to go to an enemy of mine. You can search for a picture of my kids. And for the last couple of months, y'all been using.
You mean the enemy that you had on your panel? The enemy you had on your panel saying that he had the wrong picture of the baby that died?
Yes.
Shut up, bitch.
And y'all loved him because he was going against me. Y'all loved Wolf of Brooklyn, right? Right, Mink? He was the best.
Weird ass song, bitch. I ain't never been his friend.
Because he was going against me.
What?
Bitch, I don't leak what I bitch. I dox him for you.
Going against me. It's sick.
Hold on, excuse me. Who is Jenny?
Oh, that was a lady that came. She was a very toxic lady. She was with Zolo Band.
You toxic too, bitch.
Mama. And she
Nurse P is toxic? Me?
You a learn, bitch.
I'm toxic.
Okay, so what happened between you and Wolf, NOF? What happened?
Okay, so
he
me
had to
and
pay for
Will,
her kids' school supplies.
what? See, that's what I'm talking about, Isha. You see little things like that. That's talking about my kids. Wolf didn't pay for
Fuck
my
you
kids'
and
school
them.
supplies. You sound crazy.
Okay.
And you
You couldn't
keep
pay.
going on and you keep talking about my kids.
We gonna let me get a little breather because, like I said, I'm not with the fuck the kids and all that. I'm not with it. I'm not with it.
I'm getting
Y'all can say what
discredited
y'all want
so
to about each other, but as soon as y'all get to bringing the kids up, I'm dropping y'all. And it ain't because it's nothing personal. Go breathe for a second because that is the reason why we're here to stop talking about kids.
That is
Thank
true.
you. Thank
We're
you.
not doing that. We're not doing it.
And Skoka and Isha, NOF, Asia, all of them tell you, I don't even fell out with them for a period of time. I keep saying, I've always said it. When I was cool with Chanel, it's actually evident. She dropped me from a panel because I said I don't talk about kids and none of us should be talking about kids. And she said, bitch, well, I talk about kids.
You a liar. Why are you even up
This
here?
is the doxing
Okay,
sector.
well,
This is felony sector, and I talk about kids.
We're gonna steer the conversation somewhere else real quick. I want to let my sister High Maintenance finish speaking on the story that she was just telling us about how somebody really did drive and shoot somebody for playing with their kids. So, sis, you got the floor. Tell the story, please, because y'all losing sight of the bigger fucking picture here. Everybody's not playing. And we live in such a fucking crazy world. I don't even understand why y'all want to play with each other like this. Y'all talk about each other kids, then y'all put each other information out. You don't know who crazy and who not. You don't know who the fuck behind these computer screens for real.
Thank you.
But go ahead, sis, I made this, please.
I thought that's what she said. She was saying fuck her and Wolf.
I don't heard was that's talking about my kids.
Said,
I heard say fuck them.
But anywho, salute to Stowe and Creamin team. Salute to NOF. Salute to Nurse P.
Hey, room shaker.
Room shaker.
I'm not entertaining the unstable emotional wrecks. I'm not going to Kittyland. I'm too grown to be in Kittyland. But at the same time, there's some people I really feel like it's a clout and it's a play and it's a skit and whatever else they want to name it. Because why are you sitting here starting beef with people that don't give a damn about you? For the simple fact that girl went off on me and I ain't hear shit to do with it. Everybody that was in that live knew I wasn't taking it so motherfucking coolly. So you just looking for attention at this point.
She been doing this though since December.
And that's what I'm saying. We gotta understand. Like I said, I dropped her because she might have been saying fuck somebody else, but how you say shit matters as well. Because all I heard the girl say was, "Well, that's talking about my kids," and then she was like, "Well, fuck them." And when and how we say shit matters because it's easy to get shit misconstrued over this internet.
They been doing this though. That's why I'm saying, how you gonna cry wolf and you do the same game? You don't see me crying about shit like this because I do it too. I don't give a damn. You play with me and you disrespect me. You cannot tell me how to disrespect you back.
Thank you.
Disrespect. But when y'all start doxing and dread, yeah, I'm gonna tell you, bitch, go news show kids. But I ain't even up here to do that on your panel because I know y'all don't rock out like that. But I'm just saying, some people go too far for clout and attention because for the simple fact you went off on me and thought I was supposed to take it. Now, if you want to talk about something, let's address that.
Who you talking to?
I'm talking to that thing you dropped.
She talking to you too, Chanel, because you was talking a lot of shit about her too.
Bitch, she ain't talking to me. She know how to address me, bitch.
You was saying a lot about Room Shaker too. Y'all miserable. It's like
she
y'all
not talking to me, bitch.
So we not up here to be messing
she wanna address me, she
just was talking about somebody else. We already know who Room Shaker talking about.
But Isha, can I just say one thing? It goes hand in hand. Like, I have never spoke on nobody's kids, including Chanel's, because I feel sorry for her and how her loss of her kid. I have never talked bad about this lady, even though if you want a community post, you said you want on there. Isha, I just had to strike one of her lives. Like everything else, I don't care. She talk about. She has even tried to discredit me as a nurse and had people call.
Bitch, what have you done to me for me to come for you?
What
Shut the fuck up.
Okay, we grown women.
Bitch, I'm done talking to you. You not a factor up here. We talking about the kids shit. We not talking about you. And I told you several times I wasn't gonna address you, bitch. I'm not addressing you, bitch. Fuck you.
I'm asking because I really don't address you. I leave you alone and let you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Ain't nobody on this platform that say they didn't even know that me and you had a problem unless you said, because I don't say your name. I don't say nothing to you or about you.
But I'm done talking. I don't have shit for you, bitch. I don't have.
So what did I do to you?
I don't have
it for me until I said I was just talking about other people's kids, and that's the important piece people missing. They need to go back.
She not addressing me yet, bitch. When she addressed me, I will speak to her. I'm not going to speak to you, bitch.
What did I do to you, Chanel?
Bitch,
that made you mad? See? She can't say it because I didn't do
begging this girl to talk to you. She don't want to talk to you.
No, I'm not begging her to talk.
Look weird.
From shaking, we just trying to get to a resolution. They stop talking about these kids. That was just it. Room shaking.
That's all. Still talk about kids, so ain't shit gonna be resolved. Let it go. It is what it is. Right. Up and it's stuck. Leave it there.
And that's all I'm saying. Y'all do y'all up and it's stuck, and if that's how y'all feel, that's cool. Like I said, I tried to come here as a woman and bring all you women together to realize, like, shit, okay, we can disagree. We don't gotta be cool. We don't even gotta like each other. But to bring up deceased kids and kids, period, and all that, and dead people is really weird. And it's really like, I think my sister high maintenance must be busy because she ain't commented yet or spoke yet. Because I really want her to speak on that story because she's covering a case where, like she said, somebody really drove and shot somebody because they was talking about and playing with their kids. Drove 500 miles.
I can see that being true.
Honestly, Skoka, when Chanel was in Florida in February, whenever she was in Florida,
why are you speaking about when I was out of town?
She was coming to hurt me and my kids. Now, I was ready for her to show up. I was on that type of time where I was going to kill her. This woman has been talking about my kids for months. The disease, blood.
That's engraved your
in Florida. She dropped in Florida and said she was on the highway.
And likewise.
So, and that's what's crazy. So it's like, y'all ready to kill each other and hurt each other, but it's like, why y'all just don't block each other and
put the disclaimer up?
She been blocked. She been blocked. I ain't been blocked. They been running around.
How hard is it to not speak on each other at all? Because, like I said,
you don't see
and I don't fuck with you. You ain't gonna get nothing out of me. Especially when it comes to
you don't hear me
shit like that. Because everybody want to keep playing the blame game, but y'all all keeping it going by even contacting or saying anything about each other.
Well, what's
like how it started though today?
Hold on. What you said, Room Shaker?
I asked Chanel, so what's your issue with me?
Because it was like when Not On My Watch came up there, I didn't know she was about to say to you that I was going live until she got up there and said that. And you was like, oh, I don't promote the channel. I don't promote her. She don't support me. And I'm like, what? The last time we talked, it wasn't no problem. I'm like, what the fuck is she talking about? I don't come over to your chat. Remember, Room Shaker? Now you can remember this because I got into it with your mod. I got into it with your mod. You remember that? How everything started? Right. That's why I don't come over there, because you protect your mod. So if I'm scratching with your mod.
Wait, but you mad because I said what I said to Not On My Watch. What was so cruel about that? That was the truth. That was my truth.
Right, but you said it like I don't fuck with you.
I don't come in yours. You don't. You can
but I don't come over there. You cussed me out when I came over there.
I cussed you out when you came over there for my mom. Let's be for real now.
Room Shaker, I hadn't even said nothing to her. You had cussed me out and blocked me. I hadn't even came over there for her. You listen, can I tell you what you said? Let me tell you what you said so you can remember. You said, see y'all coming over here with that bullshit. You dropping down in here to be messy. And cussed me the fuck out and blocked me. I hadn't even said nothing. I just said salute.
I already came over there. That up and this stuck. What's her name? The one with the face and the scorpions in her name. All of them came over there dragging for ladies. Anybody that know me know I'm a rock for my mod. That's just.
But I wasn't coming over there for that. That's what I. Girl, I wasn't coming over there for that.
Came over there first, so it was already up with me. No, don't. You ain't gonna disrespect in their own house. And that's anybody over here. Cream and them don't let that shit rock on their house either. But it wasn't no beef for it to be all these lives about me. If you felt like that, me came over there. I don't fuck with her either. I know who she is. I don't have no bad ill will towards her, but I still let her come over there and dress cool. So for her to flip flop on me like that, yeah, I felt some type of way. I'm not gonna lie, because hey, I didn't put myself in there, so you're not finna put me in there. But all these lies about me, if y'all had something to say, I let anybody come over there and address they motherfucking smoke. I don't play with mics. I don't throw you backstage, and I don't kick you off the damn panel. If it was an issue, you should have came over there and talked to me.
But I'm blocked.
You're not blocked. I cleaned my whole block list. Everybody is on my page. Even Not On My Watch. How you think she hit the panel?
I didn't know I was unblocked.
Okay,
I thought you still had me blocked.
We can reconcile this,
maybe
right?
that's a miscommunication right there. Like,
reconcile this.
I felt she was trying to dig at
It
me.
really ain't no issue. My whole thing, that's why I was telling Mink, you mad at me, but I don't have nothing to do with you and Cool and Beef. I let y'all rock.
No, I don't like you, bitch.
Tell you to call in. I told them to tell you to send me the address, and she said
you don't
she didn't give her the
disrespect
right
me.
address.
Listen, you don't disrespect me. I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't disrespect me. Let's talk about clout, though. Let's talk about clout. Let's talk about clout, though. Let's talk about clout. Let's talk about clout. Let's talk about clout.
In that day, Mink Mob, I said what the fuck I said. I'm not.
And I did too.
I'm not asking you to retract your shit either. It is what it is. I can be whatever fuck you want to be. But
So anyway, did you make your doctor's appointment yet?
Malibu Barbie ring motherfucking Jack.
Did you make your doctor's appointment? I know you had your cheeseburgers for the night, but did you make your doctor's appointment?
I went to the doctor June the 7th. This is on my last.
Good, bitch. You need a gastric bypass.
That part.
But when we talking about clout, when we talking about clout, though, when we talking about clout, though, when we talking about clout, you bitch, when we talking about clout, when we talking about clout, when we talking about clout, bitch, I'm gonna do you like hamburger helper, bitch. We gonna do you like hamburger helper. We gonna do you like a hamburger helper, bitch.
No smoke is with cooling.
So anyway, when we talking about clout, I don't know about Isha, but out of everybody on this motherfucking panel, I got more. And let's just talk about the clout part, because I hate when people say I'm chasing clout and I got more subscribers and I get more views than you bitches. Who the fuck are you talking about, Room Shaker? Bitch, go eat a cheeseburger.
I'm talking to you.
The fuck are you talking about clout, bitch? I get more views. I make more money on YouTube than all of y'all.
So why you always around us?
Cooling don't come to you. You come to Cooling.
You motherfucking right. You motherfucking right. Yeah, and I'm coming to you now. And I'm on you now, you fat bitch. And I'm on you, fat bitch. Did you get your doctor's appointment yet? Bitch, go get a gastric bypass. You motherfucking bad dog. You gonna need a hip replacement, bitch. You gonna need a hip replacement, you bitch fat bitch. You gonna need a fucking hip, bitch. Your knees is fucking. Your knees are gonna break. Your knees about to break, you fat bitch. Your knees about to break, bitch. Go to the fucking doctor, ho.
Why y'all so about no? Why y'all so
mad all wheelchair? You gonna be in a wheelchair, you fat bitch. You gonna be in a wheelchair, you fat bitch. You're gonna be in a wheelchair, you fat bitch. Your fat ass is gonna be in a walker. You talking about surgery? You're gonna be in a fucking wheelchair, you fat bitch. You can't even get up in a fucking truck. You fat
bitch, and I'm cute in the face, ho.
You ain't cute in that motherfucking face. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying, you bitch. You need a fucking wheelchair. You're gonna have a fucking hip replacement. You're gonna need a hip replacement, bitch. And you're gonna need surgery then. I can tell you that.
You gonna stalk me next?
No, bitch.
I know
no,
bitch. I'm gonna block your
Cloud ain't over there.
Yeah, you won't be stalking
people next week, bitch.
You won't stalk me like you
ain't no motherfucking Cloud. You talking about my motherfucking body. We saw your hamburger helper ass. We saw your fat funky ass bitch in the appendicitis in the leg. Surgery, you're gonna have motherfucking. You're gonna have fucking metal knees, bitch. You're gonna have metal knees.
And I ain't have to pay.
Your knees are fucking
Hold on. So it's just safe to say that all the females that are into it with each other, just stay out of each other's way.
Yep.
And that's it. That's all. Like I said, I tried to come to talk about this because, like I said, I just wanted everybody to get to the point of, okay, yeah, we both know said some fucked up shit. Let's just agree to disagree that we're going to leave the kids and the deceased people out of it and we can tear each other heads off. But it just seems to me like y'all just want to argue and y'all want to be into it. Ain't no, I mean, y'all ain't even agreed to the point that y'all not going to bring up the dead kids and shit no more. So
I won't. I challenge them though. I challenge y'all to a week and
not shut up. You a fucking sick bitch.
Because you can't do it, right?
What's funny, bitch?
Give us a week of y'all not talk about nobody kids. Take off everything that y'all got as somebody else's kids.
No, you talk about people kids. That's it.
Oh God,
you sick
so mature. I love it.
It's always up to you.
Keep you me right. Keep proving me right, me.
Will salute. High maintenance, is you back yet, sis?
Sorry for the super chat.
I always told you bitches was always up. I never fuck with sick bitches.
Hey,
like
Anna, I seen
It's
you.
funny that you think I care. I would never
good,
be
bitch. Stop crying. Stop crying all the time.
Y'all is not on my level.
Stop crying all the time.
Today, I'm telling you.
Cry, baby, yes.
Never.
Cry, river hoe. You cried today, though, bitch. You was crying today. You was crying today, though. You was crying today. Yeah, speak on Dylan again.
Yes, I'll be having to mute them so I can hear you. Yes.
Can I say something?
Who is that?
Hi, I'm Anna.
Oh, hey,
I'm Anna. I always be in the chat. Salute to you, Alicia, Nisha. No, girl, forgive me, Isha and Solia.
Salute.
I just came up here to say, it is really sad that we have to drag the kids into stuff that the parents do. Just leave the kids alone. They go through enough on their own. And especially with the deceased children, my God, how can y'all do that? I have a son who is deceased. He passed away in 99. He was 12 years old. He died from cancer. It's been 23 years, and I still grieve. I will always grieve for him. He was so sick. I mean, he was really sickly. I watched my eyes seeing him go down from a size 36 down to a size 6. And it wasn't nothing I could do about it but pray and tell God no more suffering. So one day God came and took him home. I'm glad he took him home from suffering. He won't be here to suffer no more, but that don't stop me from missing him every day. Sometimes I get quiet, I cry to myself, and I think about him. So that has to be really, really hurtful for someone to drag a deceased person or a deceased child into some of our messy arguments. We need to just sit back and look in the mirror and reevaluate ourselves, because all of us done wrong. All of us. But you ladies, y'all not going to ever be able to come together, because Skoka Honey, she offered up a platform to try to get y'all to talk, and y'all just continue to go over the same thing, and y'all just arguing and arguing. Just please say, I'm just sorry, forgive me what I said, and just leave it there. Don't nobody fool with nobody. Don't go on nobody's platform if you got beef with them. Just leave them alone. That's all I want to say. Bye.
Thank you, Anna. Appreciate it, Queen.
Anna, thank you. Appreciate it. Man, we gotta do better, y'all. I ain't judging nobody. Like I said, it ain't really about who said what first and who said what second. It's about how is we gonna change as women. We don't have to be. And I'm pretty sure after most of the shit that y'all have said about each other, y'all will never be friends. I'm not asking that of y'all. But it's like she just said, we got to stop it somewhere. We can't keep playing victim. We can't pull up to people's shit and we know that it's a bunch of motherfuckers trigger us to say or do shit that we don't like. Like, we could agree to disagree, but it's like, if y'all just want to bicker all day and night, that's fine. I just was trying to, open up a platform where we can talk about it and get to the bottom of fuck it. Like, okay, I said some fucked up shit. You said some fucked up shit. I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with me. But if we do cross paths, we gonna leave them kids about it.
Period.
That's all I wanted. But we can't even get to that point, and that's fine. I just want to tell y'all, it's very distasteful on everybody's end. Nobody looks like the bigger person here, especially when it comes to y'all attacking a woman whose child was killed in an accident and blaming her. And like, if she ain't locked up for it,
so you know about this, right?
Hold on. If she's not locked up for it, then it's not her fault. Because trust me, they not letting no parent slide on hurting or harming their child or being responsible for it. So that's not for us to speak on. Y'all don't have to love each other or like each other, but I love everybody kids, and everybody should love everybody kids because they're fucking kids. And that's it. That's all. Like, they're kids. They have nothing to do with our grown ass shit. While y'all on here arguing about them, they at school and shit, playing in the playground and shit, being kids, and they on the internet getting dragged. They not even old enough to be on YouTube, and they on here getting dragged. That shit is terrible. And y'all know one day they will be old enough to get on YouTube. And of course, if they know it was on YouTube, they're gonna look it up. You know, let me see what my mama be doing on here. And all that bullshit pop up. I'm just saying, like I said, I've been there before. Bitch, your kid is dirty, back to somebody, but I have to catch myself and check myself. Sometimes we have to check ourselves and admit to ourselves, like, bitch, you was out of pocket. You shouldn't have said that. People nowadays are so scared to apologize and admit they was wrong, or admit the emotions got the best of them, or like, come on, we grown, y'all. Everybody grown until it's time to be grown. Everybody grown as a bitch until it's time to say, you know what? That was some fucked up shit. I shouldn't have said that. I'm out of pocket. Bitch, fuck you. I don't fuck with you, but I was out of pocket for saying that. I don't know. I just, like the voice said, laugh, man, and leave these babies alone. Like, it's sad because if the internet popping for us now, the internet really gonna be popping for them when they get older, and we don't need them coming back on this type of shit and seeing this type of shit, because that just creates more drama, because then they're gonna be trying to find y'all kids to talk about them because of what you said. Like, all this shit is a mess. I just hope y'all all learned the lesson. Like, okay, you don't gotta fuck with her, I don't gotta fuck with her, but let's leave them kids up out of it, because them kids ain't nothing but innocent bystanders. Everybody be so mad when the kid gets shot in the shootout and it had nothing to do with the kid. This the same shit. Y'all shooting at each other, but y'all hitting the innocent fucking bystanders.
That's true.
And my 6-year-old and 7-year-old, you know, he very good on this internet stuff, so it ain't gonna be hard for them kids to find this shit. Well, when they see my live, they're like, well, at least Miss Skokahanna's tried.
I commend you for that, Skoka, but I've never, and I never will, speak on nobody's kids. It's crazy to me, all this stuff.
Well, I'm a deceased child, like a deceased person, period. I will never understand what y'all get out of that. I will never understand what a deceased person could possibly do to you. They are dead. They are dead. So I don't know. I love all y'all with the love of the Lord. Y'all all my sisters in Christ, and body and soul and melanation, all that. And I want all y'all to heal, because like I said, we all hurt, because hurt people hurt people. You will know hurt when somebody say something to you and you just ignore their ass and block them, and you don't even respond. You gonna know. You gonna feel the growth within yourself. Like, wow. Back in the day, I would have cussed that bitch out, but today I'm just gonna block that hoe and keep it moving.
Okay.
Because happy hoes ain't hating, and hating hoes ain't happy.
That part.
Say that shit again for the motherfuckers in the background.
Hating hoes ain't happy, and happy hoes ain't hating. Straight up. Like I said, it ain't about who's right or wrong. We all wrong. If any of us spoke on a kid, we all wrong. If any of us spoke on a dead person, we're wrong. But it's always room for growth and change. You don't want to be known as the bitch that just talk about people dead kids, or people who just talk about kids. That's not a good look. Yeah, they laugh with you, but then behind the scenes, they send secret messages. Yeah, that bitch was out of order. And then they wait till the argument come out, and everybody let it out. Fuck that shit. If we can't, if I can't just take cracks at you without you bringing up my kids, I'm gonna block you. Listen, I'm gonna try my best when it comes to this.
Who the fuck is yellow? Time that motherfucker out. Let him sit in that
you're gay. I was just reading that, like,
what the fuck? Or R.I.P. Yellow.
R.I.P. Bitch, go sit at the kids' table. Cause see, now you gotta go sit at the kids' table. That's how we look when we do that, like little kids. Like, I still can't believe that they got this far to where dead kids are being doxxed and dead kids are being dragged through the internet. Innocent kids are being dragged around in 90 to 100 and something degree weather to go handle some grown ass women. All that shit is, and then everybody quick to call everybody dead all doing that. All that shit is deadbeatism. I don't think that's a word, y'all. I might have made it up, but
okay.
okay.
I want to ask a question. Can I ask a question to Mink?
Sure.
Mink, if you were so disgusted and hurt by what I did to Chanel talking about her dead child, why did you go on to dox Bits Array and say that she killed her child? Why did you go on to dox that other content creator whose son died?
She a liar.
Illness. Why did you go on to talk about and say that she had something to do with her child dying?
Okay.
If you were so hurt.
Let's talk about Bits Array. Because the problem here is that because you talk about children and have done it so long, you try to paint the narrative that I do it. That's the problem that I have. Excuse me, you asked me a question. You see that I'm a horse. Please don't interrupt me. You have created a narrative since December 26th when you had started speaking on my child for no reason. And you lied today and still continue to lie. But let's talk about Bits Array. You all doxed Chanel and use parts of Bits Array's story to dox Chanel and make it believe.
No, I did not.
Excuse me.
Yes, you did.
Excuse me.
No, I did not.
Excuse me. I'm Horace. I would like to answer your question. So, again, you all have painted a narrative because I was not talking about children. I never talked about your children. Then I talked about children. So when I respectfully pulled up an article that a girl had already posted and put out there, she had her baby on life support on Facebook. I did not post that picture. What I did was I showed that Coolin and a numerous of other people were responsible for doxing Chanel and played a part in Chanel's doxing. Bits Array played her part as well.
She had nothing to do with it.
Me, do not interrupt me.
She had nothing to do with it.
I'm Horace.
She used that girl's story as part of mine. She was a suspect in her baby death. Yes,
why did you guys feel justified in doxing Bits Array and talking about her killing her child?
You're sick because she's a suspect. You used her article.
Okay, hold on. After all that was said, we go back to the same doggone thing.
Because they want to paint the narrative that I speak on children. And I can say
okay, but you just admitted that you have out of anger.
No, I did not. No, I did not.
You did. You said the first time you spoke on that girl child was today.
Yes, you damn right. I'm tired of them talking about my fucking kid.
And that's understandable. That's what I'm saying.
So
we're just taking responsibility for our actions.
So listen, if I'm going to take accountability, just like I just said, yes, I spoke on your kid today. This woman
you've been speaking on my kids for months.
Let me finish. This woman can't even say she is going to lie after I just showed you the receipt for December 26th. I was live when she started posting about my child. It had nothing to do with her kids.
You did a lie dogging me and my kids out.
I let y'all lie on me all this time.
Release those lives from me that say no one's favorite. Release every lie that you did about me in that month.
Respectfully, I'm asking you. You see, I'm holding.
Here's the proof, guys. She dogged my kids out in every one of those lies.
Listen here. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to end this live because we're not getting anywhere. And I see that we just gonna keep going in circles of asking each other, well, why did you say this and why did you say that? And we're missing the point.
I'm sorry, Skoka. Bits Array wanted me to ask that personally.
Well, Bits Array
should have came.
Her daughter was murdered.
Bits Array should have came up here and asked herself because, like I said, y'all know what trigger each other. Y'all know that. Y'all doing that shit on purpose.
No, I just want them to be real because they're standing on this that they don't talk about kids, and I'm so disgusted with what I did to them. Their actions not showing.
Stand on that with me because I've heard all of y'all talk about each other kids. So that's irrelevant.
The point that this sick bitch missing, Skokahannes, the point that she missing, regardless of what was said, bitch, I'm still painted as a baby killer. You can't take that back. So I'll never sit with you. I would never sit with you, bitch. Listen to me. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
We got an understanding. She won't sit with you. Chanel don't fuck with NOL, and Meek Mob don't fuck with NOL. So we got that point. We got that.
Salute to everybody from pulling up. It was an interesting show. Like I said, I love y'all all. I hope everybody gets to where they need to be in their healing process. But listen, the first thing about healing you got to know is some shit you got to cut out. Whether it's the internet, whether it's you got to turn your phone off for a day, you got to work on yourself. Stop triggering each other. Stop pulling up to each other's lives if y'all know y'all don't like or fuck with each other, just to trigger each other, just to be back where y'all at.
Period. To just keep talking in circles and arguing back and forth. I still don't understand how does she get this far.
I understand that. I thought we was going somewhere, then we went back to the same.
Right, and that's where I just had to end.
But we already come to the conclusion and the agreement. You know, said I fucks with all of them. They have not done anything to me. I'm just saying, like, y'all just stay out of each other's way. Please stop talking about each other's kids. Come on, these innocent kids ain't done nothing to you. Just, leave them out of it. If you got smoke with the mama, have smoke with the mama, not the kids. Please, y'all, take these kids down off of YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because now that the internet have gotten a hold of these kids' faces, they'll be used for something else. You know what I'm saying?
They're not understanding. Like, y'all not understanding. Y'all thinking y'all doing this to spite each other, but it's really fucking perverts out there. And then y'all upload each other kids, and then turn around and upload each other addresses and the schools that y'all kids go to in the lesson place.
And have something happen to them kids. Like,
look,
kids
dirty
get
mean.
sex trafficking and kidnapped every day.
And you do what you gotta do. Shit. Okay, get them up out of here, deuces.
I tried. I love everybody. Like I said, I'm still not taking no sides. I feel like everybody involved was wrong.
Hell, if I could take accountability, and I ain't never spoke on nobody, kids or no dead person, but if I could take accountability of me out here doing what I'm doing, now, I ain't lying on nobody now. Don't get that twisted now. I ain't lying. But I mean, I probably shouldn't have said the shit that I said, but I ain't lying. Okay, let's just get that on out there.
You should want everybody to know that.
I mean, kids is harmless. They can't defend themselves. They can't defend themselves. They harmless, and you gotta answer to God for that. Like,
Rudy, I can agree that the other person should have came up here earlier. You know what I'm saying? We had already nipped it in the bud after Miss Anna got her story out. So I just feel like, that just I don't even understand why that question just came about, because we had already just spoke on it. Like, okay.
And that's what I'm saying. That's a trigger. That's why I was like, we not slick. Like, that's one thing y'all got to understand. We all women, so stop trying to pull one up under our nose. Like, you asked that question because you wanted to be messy and you wanted to trigger her. Like, if this lady been asking you the whole show, don't talk to me, why would you come with a question like that? I'm thinking you're going to say something to try to resolve the problem.
Yeah, like, or get something out that's positive.
Like, oh, we both was wrong, but you know what? I'm going to take your kids off of my shit, and could you please do the same? And bow, bow, bow. We ain't fucking around. That ain't y'all. Well, that's why I said I could just see y'all want to be argumentative and go back and forth. But for the people who did want to listen and did want to learn something from it, be better. Be better as people. I couldn't wake up.
That's true.
Look at myself knowing that I'm dragging a dead child on the internet. I couldn't.
I can't. I love kids. I go to school for it. You know what I'm saying? I love being around kids. Hell, I just left a lot of kids. I love kids. You know what I'm saying?
Come take mine.
And it's just very sickening. Like, it's sickening. Like, for me to even hear stuff like that, that shit make my stomach turn. I'm not even gonna lie. It's sickening. Because I can imagine, like, it's kids out here that are being harmed for no reason and stuff like that, or being abducted, you know what I'm saying? And we worrying about the wrong thing. Like, I kid you not, I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying, don't, you scratch with a motherfucker who talk about your kids, but don't, two wrongs don't make it right. That's all I'm saying. But again, the kids should be left up out of it.
Yeah. And that's facts. Shout out to everybody who pulled up. Shout out to Mink. Shout out to I done forgot her name. The one who actually had a right to be mad. What is her name?
Chanel Dior.
Chanel. Salute to you, Chanel Dior. Salute to Nurse P. Salute to NOF. Salute to all y'all. Let's just get it right, y'all. Like, let's just get it right. Room shaker, everybody. We don't gotta agree, but we ain't gotta drag no kids or no dead people, y'all. It's not that serious. And the way this internet stuff is going right now, y'all never know when YouTube gonna change up their rules and be like, oh, anything with kids in it, you're getting blocked. You know, they come up with new rules to this shit every day.
You seen a comment?
People are gonna be really made an example out of when it comes down to kids now. Shay, no, we not going live. It's Taco Tuesday. We about to go eat tacos and we about to go get drunk and bowl. You know, it's Gavin technically last night with us, so we about to go hang.
Who Pretty Eyes talking about?
Where? Oh, what that damn a dirty mink waiting on cooling or something like that. That page, I don't know. It's probably cooling or
right. I put them
like
in
that.
timeout.
Yeah,
I put them in timeout as well. They was in the room shaker live yesterday talking shit about us too, but I don't really got time for nobody that's scared to be themselves. Like, bitch, if you're scared to be yourself, I won already. You know, we won already. If you're scared to be like, it's one thing to be scared, but you're scared to be yourself. So I wouldn't dare waste my time with you, little puppy. But like I said, I salute everybody. And sis and them, they finna go bowling and shit, and you know I'm jealous.
Oh, we going, damn.
I want a tattoo.
Bounce up legs. Damn, I think they
Sis, you didn't popped out, Isha.
Can y'all hear me? My bad. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now.
I don't know about some Lex. I hit you up in your DM and let you know. I think we're gonna do like main event or something like that. Or Penn Stat. But I think we lean more towards Penn Stat. I think so. I don't know. I'll let you know, girl. Okay. My bad, Skokahanas. Next time when you come down here.
It's okay. It's okay.
But I think we definitely gotta get some tattoos, cause.
Okay, yeah. Oh, we did say something about the tattoos and the piercings too. We said that too. So I'm about to say,
ask Skoka what kind of piercings he was trying to get.
But I love all y'all, and I'll probably be going live later. As I told y'all, I picked up a 16-hour shift, so yeah. But I'm a little overwhelmed right now from this last 3 hours because it was just overwhelming. But I love everybody with the love of the higher power or the Lord or whoever you believe in. Remember, no hood rat formed against us shall prosper. And y'all know what it is. Go gang, no gang, don't bang, creamy gang. Y'all already know how it's going. Yay. And I shall return. Maybe later. I need to have a mental moment for myself. Shit, you know, I gotta have a mental moment for myself. That was a lot to take in. But it's
everybody
all
make sure you hug out kids.
Right. And let's just do better.
Come on, baby.
Salute.
Salute.